afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Empower Field at Mile High.
Let's go get it, man. Let's go, whatever it takes. Let's go bring it, man. Let's go get it. Come on, Sam and I, go make some plays.
Denver has a touchdown. After 10. Looks like we're on the corner. That was Draymond Jones. Going straight ahead. He walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
Hello.
Oh, hey. What's going on? Sorry, I was a little distracted doing all my other stuff I got to do while the intro plays. See, people always think like, oh, that's a cool intro. They're doing that because it's cool. No, I'm doing it because I got a bunch of crap to do during the intro. That's why it's there. Welcome, everybody, to the, what is this? Cool. The second to the last neighborhood of this season, but the first one of 2023. Ha, 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 ha. Like how I did that?
That's right. That's right. By the way, happy New Year, Mike.
Yeah, happy New Year to you too.
I can see.
Like interesting things are happening. Like we've got a brand new coach. Well, interim. An interim coach. It sounds like Justin Outen is making the play calls today on offense, which is going to be interesting because it's like it seemed like he's been getting coffee for the last like 8 weeks. And that's all he does in the building. We also have some healthy scratches, which are interesting, such as Montreal Washington. I almost forgot his name. Montreal Washington is a healthy scratch. Chase Edmonds is back. They decided to bring back Chase Edmonds instead of activating Lloyd Cushenberry because he's healthy now. So it's, Jerry Rosberg is the new interim. I think I said that already. I don't know. I'm tired because, as I told Bill, my wife woke me up at 5:45. We'll go into it later. But she woke me up really, really early. So now I'm kind of tired.
No, guys, it's not what you're thinking. Put it that way. It's not.
I wish. I wish.
That would have been a really happy New Year.
Right? No, it was
car trouble.
We've gotten to the ones where, or the point in our marriage where like we've been married long enough that it's like, hey, it's 12:01, it's New Year's, we're gonna kiss. It's like, get away from me. I'm watching a show. Like, don't interrupt my show. It's a really good show. Get away.
Yeah, that's why you got 6 kids, dude.
Oh, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. Like this game today is one of those ones where I would say I'm probably more excited for this game than any other game this season except for the season opener. Because like we don't know what we're going to get on offense. We don't know what Justin Outen's going to call. We don't know if maybe Outen is calling the plays because Kubiak was getting the game plan together. And it's been opposite for the last 3-4 weeks. We have no idea what Rosberg is going to do. We don't know who's returning kicks, who's returning punts. Like, what are we going to see?
Well, I think personally, the Broncos have a very, very great chance of winning this game.
What up, Bubba Gump? That's his name, Bubba Gump.
Oh, God.
That's what pops into my head, Bubba Gump.
Hey, guys, for anybody out there watching and listening, Madungus Creevy or Bronco Wizard or whatever he wants to be called when he comes on the show, he loves to give people nicknames. So just roll with it and know that it's a good thing. If he gives you a nickname, it's probably a good thing. So, no, I think the Broncos have a really good chance of winning this game because of the changes. Rosberg basically came out and said he's going to hold people accountable, period. We have 2 games left in the season, both against division rivals, and Rosberg wants to win the games, period. He wants to win the games. And he came out and said he's going to hold everybody accountable from the top down. And that means coaches as well. He's already fired 2. He fired special teams coach Dwayne Stukes. He also fired Butch Berry, the offensive line coach. So this guy is serious. Is he campaigning for head coach? I don't know. I don't think so. He may be campaigning to be special teams coordinator. I don't know. But the bottom line is he's serious. And we're going to see right out of the gate, guys, within the first quarter, first few series, if the Broncos are going to buy into what he is saying and preaching, so to speak, or have they given up on the season and the team. I personally think they're going to come out and play hard.
Well, and I know that the players had come out earlier and talked about how the practices that they've had this week have been the best practices they've had all season.
Mm-hmm.
So that is fantastic. It's going to be great when we go on our playoff run this year. Oh, wait, we didn't make the playoffs.
Hey, wait a minute. This is a whole new year. So, yes, we can go 2-0 to start 2020.
Yeah, we're going to go undefeated in 2023. That's what's going to happen.
Well, at least until beginning of next season, anyway. Hopefully we can win.
I like my expectations are high, but at the same time they're low because I know what I've seen, but now we have like Butch Berry, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Butch Berry, players did not like Butch Berry. He was he would yell at you and scream at you to fix the problem, but not tell you how to fix it. Which, forgive me, but isn't it too early in the year to watch something without getting a beating?
We're not going to lose this game, Ray. We're not going to lose this game. I'm telling you, we're turning the corner.
I already gave one of my kids no, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
Hey, hello. Are we still on the air?
Hello. I can already see how today's going to go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need to wake up, dude. No, it's cool. You said that you were talking about,
practices. Oh, Butch Berry. So offensive linemen were not a fan of Butch Berry, and again, we never advocate for a coach anybody to lose their job,
right?
But if you're yelling and screaming at someone to fix something, but you don't tell them how to do it, and that's your job is to tell them how to do it, you're the problem. Which just further emphasizes why in God's name did you bring in Butch Berry and not keep Mike Munchak?
Yeah, well, because I think Butch Berry that's what happens when you hire a head coach. They're going to hire their buddies, and they may not.
Bill, you need to become head coach because I want to be offensive coordinator.
There you go.
I don't think I could be absolutely terrible, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun while it's going on.
Oh my gosh, man. I know I could never see myself as.
What's the play call? Just run that way.
Yeah, right. Hey, if I can play Madden and change all my players' capabilities and assets and whatnot, what they could do, then yeah, maybe I could be okay. But
that's exactly how coaching is. You just bring them into your office. You're like, okay, you are now a 99 in speed. You're a 99 in stiff arm. That's how it goes.
Oh,
but now it looks like the game is getting ready to get underway, so we'll take a really quick little break right before the game starts because then we ain't stopping for hours upon hours upon hours. So we'll see you in just a little bit.
If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. This the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah. It's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. Talking big, big. I knew that one day that I could make it big, big. I'm talking how to stay smoking without a sensei. Now we get up and do it like we got a big rig. It's getting serious. I know you're curious. Took some losses through the process, had me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious. Fall in love with the game and then you marry it. I think I married it. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get.
All right, Bill, we're back. We got kickoff underway. Did you just see Dick Vermeil banging that drum?
Yeah.
Dude, I straight up thought that was a match. I thought he was going to light it on fire. That's what I thought it was. So
Now, are you ahead of me?
Yet?
Are you ahead of
Probably.
me?
They haven't kicked yet.
No. Who's
How
number
about-
37
tell
for
me-
Denver?
That's Marlon Mack. Tell me when he catches the ball.
I will tell you when he catches the ball right now. Now, oh, shoot, he's running it out. Are you kidding me? 5 yards deep in the end zone to the 15. Oh, he gets tripped up at the 17-yard line.
Yep, I think we're right on right now.
Oh,
All right, so
man.
I am a little bit ahead. It's all good. All right, can you hear that? I want to make sure everybody can hear the game sounds in the background. Is that good?
It's kind of low for me, anyways.
All right,
There
tell
you
me
go.
if you guys need me to adjust the volume. I will, so you guys can hear what we're
Talking
listening
about.
to here. Is that good? Or I'll go a little louder.
Oh, no. My dolphin fin. What are you saying? About to be very dark era in Denver for years. Wilson is way, way worse than I could have ever imagined. I think a lot of it has to do with Hackett. We'll find out starting today.
Dude.
Sure.
Murray gets the first handoff. He got about 7. Okay, so this is one of the things. I hear it just fine. Okay, thanks, Bubba. Cool. Rick says it's good. All right, if it gets too loud or too quiet, just let me know. One of the things that we talked about was looking like all season. It's been about, well, this is Hackett's fault. This is Russ's fault. Good Lord, put that hat back on. This is Hackett's fault, and this is Russ's fault. And I honestly want to know, like, how much of it was Russ and how much was Hackett. Because if Russ comes out today and he looks better than he did all season, I'm inclined to think that a lot more of Wilson's problems have been because of the scheme and the players just not comprehending what's going on. Like, if you look at Russell Wilson, you're like, oh, well, he's been missing his progressions, wide open receivers, whatnot. But at the same time, if you don't comprehend the plays that are going on, and once the play breaks down, you're not sure where you're supposed to go, that is a scheme fit problem. And so we really need to find out, like, is it Russ? I'm not saying it's not Russ at all.
80%.
I'm saying
though,
I'm saying that, like, I'm thinking it was more like maybe 60-40 Hackett. Like the bigger problem is that the scheme and the plays didn't match what Wilson or the other players were good at, and they were struggling comprehending what was supposed to go on. Like, you saw that right there where Sutton and Judy were trying to figure out who's on what side.
Right.
Because just because we have an interim coach doesn't mean they change the offense. It's the same offense, same plays. So that's what makes you wonder, like, when you look at it, who was the actual problem? And I'm thinking the majority of it was Hackett.
Right. Well, especially in game management. Broncos went 3 and out. It was an incomplete pass on 3rd and 5.
I wasn't even going to bring that up because we're just used to it being 3 and outs.
Yeah, but the people that are listening don't know.
But they can hear it. That's why it's on.
Yeah, but so are
Bill.
we. Yeah, but so are we. Anyways, so it was a punt. It was fielded on a fair catch at the 35 by Kansas City. Now Patrick Mahomes and the whole incredible offense is on the field. Just come on, defense, stop them.
Dolphin 69 says, how do you explain Wilson using Seattle's old audibles in game 1? It was game 1, and he'd been in Seattle for 10 years, and he did it twice.
Yep, I would agree.
Now listen, I will sit here and I will talk about a player's play on the field. I will not talk about what they're like off the field. I will not talk about their family life or their family or what. Like I'm not going to get into any of that. Like, do I know if Russell Wilson's an egomaniac? I don't know. I've never met the guy. I doubt it. Like, all the players just came out in defense of the guy on Twitter. So bad preparation is Hackett's fault. That's exactly what a coach is supposed to do.
Yep.
I don't know. And again, I'm not shifting blame off of Wilson. All I'm saying is I don't know yet. Like, obviously there's been a Russell Wilson problem and there was a Nathaniel Hackett problem. So now we need to look and see, okay, who was the bigger problem, Hackett or Wilson? And we probably won't know that until next season.
Right. 3rd and 2 at the 43-yard line. They got to get to the 45. of
There you go.
dang it, first down. Doggone it. Somebody cover Kelsey, please.
Dadgummit.
Somebody.
I
God.
taught my 5-year-old how to say dadgummit, and I just went down the house like dadgummit. It's really funny.
Oh shoot, man. It was interesting that Wilson came out. I read it today. Wilson came out and said that he is going to totally reevaluate how he prepares for games in his offseason, how he works out, his preparation in the offseason. I thought that was interesting. So it sounds to me like he's taking a lot of blame for his performance on the field.
Yeah.
And he's trying not to throw Hackett under the bus.
Man, Dolphins 69 is giving us a bunch of stuff to talk about right now. Broncos should hire Peyton Manning or Sean Payton. Peyton Manning is, in my opinion, a no. I don't think he wants to coach. That's why he hasn't come back as a coach. Plus, he would be a first-time coach. And as much as I love Peyton Manning, I don't want another first-time coach. Yeah. Sean Payton, it would take – holy crap, did you see that?
Oh, man. Now he can't throw it again. He has to run it.
No, but he just ran it for almost a first down. Did
Wow,
you see that?
That was batted down by the defensive line.
If anybody didn't see it, the Broncos batted down the Mahomes throw. He caught the ball, Mahomes did, and then ran it for 9 yards.
You talk about an athlete. That guy I've never seen
as much as I don't like the Chiefs, that was cool.
That was.
Sean Payton, we would have to either trade a player or draft picks for him. I don't think we'll trade a player, and we don't have the draft picks to trade for him. Plus, he's already stated that he doesn't want to come to Denver. He's not interested in Denver. He's interested in either the Arizona job or one of the 2 LA jobs. He also said D'Amico Ryans. I wouldn't mind D'Amico Ryans. I honestly still think that there are 2 leading candidates. I think right now, one of the leading candidate right now, I think, is, in my opinion, Dan Quinn. I would have said Jim Harbaugh, but since they lost last night and they're not going to go get a national title, that's what he wants. And so I think he stays to get the national title. So I think it's going to be Dan Quinn.
Kansas City's going for it on 4th and 1. Denver stopped them on 3rd and 1. They're going for it on 4th and 1. They blitz him. Oh, he's too stupid, Kelsey again. Come on, guys. Are you kidding me? Kelsey again?
If it was Hackett, problem solved. If it was Wilson, we have years. Okay, so Ray's saying that we have years of this to look forward to. And honestly, I think I'm not going to say that there was no drop-off. Do I think that we are going to see a historic drop-off? No. I think that a lot of the problem was Hackett. I think the majority of the problems will be fixed with a better head coach and a better offensive coordinator. Get him!
Come on.
First down.
First down again. God, got the Bronco 20.
I don't know. This is what I'm going to say. If for some reason Wilson is the problem, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either we're going to wait until his 3rd year in the contract and then we can go ahead and cut him.
And I'm going to lose my mind.
Honestly, I don't think ownership gives a crap about the cap or the money loss because like $100 million is pennies in the couch for these guys. Mm-hmm. So honestly, I don't think we are ever stuck with Russell Wilson. Screen to the right.
Dang it.
Come on.
Another first down to 10 to the 5-yard line. Good.
So many tackles missed right there.
Oh, my gosh. And this all started with that stupid blocked pass that Mahomes caught.
Can you blame the Broncos on that one, though? I mean, come on. You did your job.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
But deflect it the other way.
It was just such a fluke. It was just such a fluke play that turned into
Damari Mathis.
The Chiefs about ready to score a touchdown.
So I'm torn on Damari Mathis, right? So rookie season, he's played well, but dude, he misses so many tackles at times.
I know. Oh, to the 5 to the 1 touchdown, Kansas City. Oh, God, a run right up the middle.
Dadgummit.
Yes, dadgummit.
Do I hit the Broncos touchdown thing now?
No, do not do that. Don't even go there.
Oh, it was also brought up this week. I was listening to the Travis Kelce's Brothers podcast. Eric Bieniemy does not call the plays in Kansas City at all.
It sure looks like it.
Like Andy Reid calls all of them.
But it sure looks like he's got that.
Dude, I'm just saying that comes straight from Travis Kelce.
Wow. Wow, that's interesting because I wonder what he's looking at, or maybe he's hearing it and he's looking at it going, yeah, I guess we'll run that one. I mean, I don't know. Why would you be an offensive coordinator if you're not doing anything?
I don't know. Let's ask Houghton. Burn.
Oh, man, you threw that dagger in there hard, didn't you?
I try.
The extra point is.
Whoa!
Oh,
What was that?
It's fake. Or no, he missed it.
I can't tell if he.
Oh, he got slammed to the ground. That kicker
We'll have
just
to look at
got
that again because I can't tell if he dropped the ball or the kicker honestly kicked the ground.
Well, he's frustrated.
And if he kicked the ground, I would laugh.
Okay,
I think he dropped it.
Well, they're not showing it. They're showing
I don't want to see that replay.
They're showing the touchdown replay again.
I don't want to see that replay.
Now they're not going to show it.
He dropped the ball.
They're not going to show it. That was bizarre.
Well, now I'm thinking this game's going to come down to 1 point. No, I'm kidding.
Well, if it could, 10-9 now. Could
Don't
be
get me
10-9
wrong.
again.
Most of my blame still goes to the O-line and O-line coaching. 100%.
Well, Barry's gone,
100%.
so we'll see.
I have no arguments with that at all.
57 sacks the offensive line of the Broncos have given up in just 15 games. I mean,
And
15
47
games.
of those are on Wilson, and that's after
What?
he's missed. Wilson's been sacked 47 times this year.
Oh, okay. Okay, but
second,
57 total.
yeah, 47 just for Wilson, and that's the second highest in his career. And he's missed 2 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's bad.
That's O-line
Did he miss
bad.
2 or 3?
2, I think. Yeah, because what's the name started 1, and then he was knocked out in that one game. Remember in the third quarter or early fourth quarter where
Okay.
where he had.
Well, he's
he
been ruled
out.
out. He's been ruled out twice. Yeah, so he's missed 2 because he was out the week after the concussion, and he was
Right.
out after we found out about his hamstring.
Right. And that's not an O-line, that's cheesecloth.
It's like Swiss cheese.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
So all that optimism that we had, it's gone.
Yeah, one thing that everybody has to remember is, and I know it's a tough pill to swallow, and that is that the new ownership has 0 ties to anybody on this team. Anybody, including George Payton, including Russell Wilson. They have 0 ties. Sure, they signed off on the Russell Wilson extension, but they have 0 ties. If things continue to go sour, they're not going to be hesitant to sit back and say, okay, we're just going to, hang on to him for 2 or 3 years and hope for the best. No, I mean, like Mike said, when it comes down to money, whatever the loss of money would be, is a drop in a bucket when the ownership is worth $70 billion. That's with a B, guys. $70 billion. So a couple million is nothing to them. So
all right. So Benjamin Albright came out.
Now they're showing it. Now they're showing the okay.
Benjamin Albright came out about an hour ago. Oh, he just dropped the ball.
The holder just dropped it.
Oh, he got it up in time. He could have kicked it. Benjamin Albright came out about an hour ago, said any team wanting to acquire Sean Payton as coach is expected to have to trade a first rounder to the Saints.
We don't have first round.
Yeah, we do. Would you give up a first rounder for?
Well, we have a first round from San Francisco, but
right. Would you
the
give up?
Saints are going to take it.
Would you give up a first rounder for Sean Payton?
Sure, I would. But
really?
But wait a minute. Hang on a second. Vic Fangio is part of that package. I would not do it if Fangio's on there because Fangio won't come. I don't think Fangio will want to come back to Denver after he got fired.
We have the Niners first round pick this year.
Yep.
Who do we trade to get? Oh, Chubb.
Yeah. Okay, Broncos ball 25-yard line after the kickoff.
I got to unmute the TV. Wilson. Ooh, he did a bootleg.
Yep.
Hey, right to Sutton.
Yep, gain of 8. See, that's the thing, man. Hackett wanted to keep Wilson in the pocket. Wilson is not a pocket passer. That would be like telling Patrick Mahomes, you can't run out of the pocket. You can't improvise. You can't throw with your left hand. I mean, that's stupid. You have to take what the quarterback is best at. And Hackett didn't do that. Absolutely didn't do it.
So far on
First down.
Latavius Murray. So far all we've seen at running back is Latavius Murray. We haven't seen Marlon Mack, and I wonder if they're not going to have Mack in there because he's going to be the returner. That's why they brought Edmonds back to replace Mack.
Probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
I see, and I would have thought they were going to have Chase Edmonds be the returner.
Oh, I don't like this. You might like this, Mike, because you like the Lions.
I'm not sure.
If we were turning the Lions.
Hey, listen, the Lions have one of the best offenses in the league. So, oh, come on.
Wow. That was bad.
Okay, so I would say that
Second
everybody has their favorite team in the NFL, right? But there's always that second team that you cheer for.
Vikings.
Unless they're facing your main team, right? So, like,
Vikings.
I'm a huge Broncos fan, but I love the Lions. I think the Lions – well, okay. So, honestly, I picked the Lions because they've sucked for so long that I just wanted to cheer for them.
Right.
But honestly, if we turned into the Lions, I'd be okay with that. Like, their offense is so good.
Oh, Wilson's running it. Holy
and our
smokes.
defense is not bad. Like, honestly, for the Lions, they have like a top 5 offense. All you'd have to do is have an average defense, and your playoffs right there. I would see right now the Lions and the Broncos are the exact opposite. Like, they've got a top 5 offense, we've got a top 5 defense. It's the exact opposite.
3rd and 5 after Russell Wilson ran to the right side around the end. That was actually a quarterback run. He didn't even.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of design Wilson runs this year.
Nope. Watch your back.
Get out of the pocket.
Oh my gosh, run! Oh no, he's gonna get caught.
Ooh, juked him out. Through it, go. Oh,
Out of bounds, and there's a flag, so it's gonna be holding on.
There's
Denver.
Alberto right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be holding. Yep, holding
on
Denver.
the offense declined, of course.
Gee, another 3 and out. Oh, actually not, because they got a first down. So.
And they've never been to a Super Bowl. I dig the Lions. Doesn't mean I want them to take over historically. No, absolutely not. But at the same time, it's really hard to have not gone to a Super Bowl in 30-something years. So, no. Well, how long have they been a team? 60s, 70s?
Who?
Lions.
They've been around a lot longer than Denver, man. They're one of the original ones.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. They're
not.
They have Thanksgiving every doggone day or year. They have Thanksgiving home game.
I don't think that's right.
Okay.
Well, I don't think they were an original.
Well, I don't mean the first 1 or 2, but
no, that's what I'm saying. Like
the
Arizona Cardinals are like the original. Like they were one of the originals.
What you talking about,
Cardinals, the Browns,
Packers, Bears.
I think those are the 4 originals.
I don't think Cardinals. Arizona hasn't been around that long.
Yep.
Arizona?
Yeah. No, I'm saying the franchise, the Cardinals.
Oh,
I'm not saying I'm saying the Cardinals team.
That's why I was looking at you like, what the heck are you talking about?
Yeah, no, not like the Cardinals team in general is.
Right.
I don't want to play commercial sounds. The Cardinals. So I think I don't think the Lions were one of them. I want to say the Lions started late 60s.
There you go.
Oh, I was wrong. You said 1929. My bad.
There you go.
2 looks like a 6.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you didn't get much sleep last night, did you, Mike?
And the Super Bowl started in 6 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, we're in.
I don't think Denver will ever go 60 years without going to a Super Bowl.
60 more years.
60, well, yeah, 60 more years. 60 years in general.
Yeah. Well, the Broncos were founded in 1960.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've been to.
I had to look at my blanket. Sorry, guys. Had to look at my blanket over.
Blanket. Oh, yeah, I got
over.
Oh, mine's. Oh,
right.
It's right there.
Right. How come I can't point to it? What am I, retarded or something? Fine, there, Mike. You see it.
Don't say that, Bill.
It just means slow.
It really is. And again, this isn't like Motor City Roundtable, like MCRT.
Would you stop with that? This is MHRT, Mile High.
I keep telling Bill because the Broncos suck so bad, we're gonna change it to BURT, Bert, for Bolt Up Roundtable.
No, oh gee whiz. Now
we all know that Bill is a huge Chargers fan. But no, like you look at the Lions and like say what you want. Everybody's got their favorites and things, but like Barry Sanders, to me, is the greatest running back of all time.
Not according to his dad. If you watch the
Like
speech,
I know that,
the
yeah,
Hall of
I know
Fame.
that there's like Walter Payton. I know that there's Emmitt Smith. Like I know that there's Terrell Davis, and Terrell Davis, I think, would have been if he hadn't gotten hurt. But in my opinion, like, I want to get mile high on cannabis with Bronco Bill and Bronco done. That's fine.
I love it, Dolphin fan.
I'm not talking
That's
about
awesome.
weed. I'm trying to. Oh, Barry's
funny.
so like Barry Sanders, in my opinion, is the greatest running back ever to play in the NFL. So to have that sort of talent and not to have even sniffed the Super Bowl is just awful.
All right, here we go. Wow,
Oh,
the
God,
Chiefs
here
are
we go
on the
again.
9-yard line. Come on, get him. Oh, gee. Well, that's good.
That
They only
was,
gained
that
a
was
couple yards.
Benito
Only gained a
chasing
couple yards with a little dunk pass. So it's going to be 2nd and 7.
Seattle and Denver have a lot more in common than you think. True. I used to live in Seattle. It's an interesting place.
Good gosh.
Well,
man,
shoot,
Mahomes-
Boggins lives by Seattle too.
Man, Mahomes gets the ball out in less than 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's the same
1.1
thing with,
seconds.
and that one. That's one of the things that made Tom Brady so good is that he get the ball out so fast.
Yeah. I mean, that's incredible. 1.1 seconds. Holy smokes, man. Get him. First down again, the 23.
Who is that? Oh, that's that Pacheco guy.
Yeah.
Where in Seattle? It was about an hour south in Lakewood. I was stationed in Fort Lewis.
Hey, wait a minute. Hang on a second. I got to clarify something.
Charger
No. Ray. That is not true. It's absolutely
Whatever.
opposite. I cannot
You can say whatever
stand.
you want.
Oh, geez.
Say whatever
Who are you
want.
going to believe? Me? Or him? Or
Me.
him?
You don't even remember half the stuff you talk about.
Oh, stop. I cannot stand the Chargers. I mean, I will root for the Raiders over the Chargers.
There's Kelsey again, man. Listen, hey, the first time we faced
I
the
want
Chiefs,
the Rams to
the
win
Broncos did a fantastic job of covering Kelsey.
today. Not today.
Not so much
far.
today.
Look at that. Look at nobody around him in the picture. You have got to be kidding me.
Yeah, one of them. Okay, so one of the middle linebackers was either Jewell or Singleton. Should have been there on coverage and they weren't. I'm almost wondering if Singleton was supposed to cover and Jewell was going to be there for help.
So
he was backing out.
all of a sudden the defense got stupid.
Maybe.
I mean, how is this possible? The defense was Okay, I said this in my show on Friday. Which Broncos team are we going to see? Are we going to see a Bronco team that wants to win these 2 games against division foes, the last 2 games of the season, or have they given up? And I even said that at the beginning of the show today.
I beg you to hire Nick Saban.
No.
Nick Saban. Do you remember Nick Saban with the Dolphins?
No.
No. Oh, and by the way, speaking of horrible head coaches, Josh McDaniels, he did it again.
Yeah.
Like he goes into franchises and gets rid of their franchise coordinator.
Get him.
Nope. Oh, and he caught it.
Oh,
how did he
you've got to
catch
be
it?
kidding me. That thing was like 2 inches off the ground. Oh,
And once again, it's Kelsey.
I can't stand it. Would somebody please injure him? I don't mean for his career.
Whoa.
Just take him out of the game.
No, hit the ground. Hit the ground.
Good.
Wasn't the catch.
Incomplete. Oh, well, wait a minute. Was the Bronco defender's hand underneath? Oh, no, it hit the ground.
Jewell
It
hit the top. Jewell hit the nose of it.
Okay. It hit
So
the
he
ground.
was covered. It just, I think, almost had him.
How
Who
does
was
Patrick
it?
Mahomes not get tackled?
Oh, that's Purcell.
Oh, that could be a penalty. He
Purcell
hit him
got
low.
No,
He
he
hit
hit him
him
in the waist.
Okay, well, it sure looked like he bent his
Now
leg
it wasn't as bad as it. Do you remember? Did you see that hit on Mike White
Yeah.
where it folded him in half?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that was bad. It could have
that
been like
would.
that.
I'm surprised.
Listen, punter, how about you drop the ball this time too? That'd be nice. Wait, who's 9? That's Chase Edmonds, isn't it?
I'm surprised they're not going for it on 4th and 1. They went for it before. Well, they were in Bronco territory then. Now they're in their own territory.
Chase
All right,
Edmonds is
punt
9,
away.
right?
Yes. Oh, wait, cow, what a
So
kick.
he's getting the punt.
All the
Go!
way back to his 10. Ooh, he got crushed at the 21. Yeah, see, I did not think that I did not
15
think
and 17 NFL record with a horrible Dolphins team. Not bad, man. Listen, like I understand.
Snap it over his
I
head.
understand I understand the allure of Nick Saban, but at the same
like
time, that guy just shows up to the building and they win a national championship. So would you really want to leave that situation? Plus, he's the highest paid head coach in college.
Saban?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah, he has a kicker in his contract that if a coach gets paid more than him, he can renegotiate for more.
You're kidding?
No, I'm serious. That's in his contract that if someone gets paid more than Saban, automatically he can go renegotiate his contract for more.
What college would be that stupid?
Alabama.
I mean, I would have thought it'd be somebody like, a Harbaugh or something. Look what he's done to with Michigan.
Well,
Michigan hadn't beat Ohio State in, I don't know, since 150 years or something.
Well,
and now they're in the playoffs.
Well, that's one of those things that's one of the things we were talking about with Jim Harbaugh at Michigan is like his main goal in Michigan, as is every coach in college, is to win a national championship.
Sure.
But this year, Michigan had the team to do it.
Right.
But they lost.
Yeah.
So they're not going to the national championship.
Who did they play? I forgot.
TCU.
Oh, that's right. That was a huge upset. That was
and Michigan didn't lead the entire game. So I don't.
Crazy. Yeah, I saw that last. I didn't watch the game. I was watching Thursday night or whatever.
In my so this Saturday. This could go either way. Like either Saban or not Saban. I got Saban stuck in my head. So either Harbaugh is going to be like, I will not leave Michigan until I get a national championship, or he's going to be so angry from that game that he's like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do college football. I'm moving to the NFL.
Well, you got to understand, though, he did something with Michigan that hadn't been done in years, like we were just talking about, having a chance to go to a national championship and win it.
Do you guys like Air Force, CSU, or Colorado Buffs? Listen, I'm an Army guy, so Air Force is out. Colorado State, not really. I live in Nebraska, so I watch Nebraska games. I'm not like a huge – okay, so when my wife and I got married, right, like she was into college. She was in college. Wait, are those? Oh no, I thought those were real kids in there. I was like, wait a minute. Never mind.
No, those are like little robot guys.
So when we got married, my wife was a big college fan. I was a big NFL fan. So we decided that she would become a Broncos fan. I would become a Huskers fan. I'm not really a fan of anyone. I watch Nebraska more, but out of those three options, I would probably start paying more attention to Colorado than either of the two. Air Force is out. I don't care. No. Air Force is almost as bad as Navy.
Oh my goodness! Look at you, man. No, I understand. My dad was a World War II, and he was in the Army World War II. Colorado.
Oh, nice catch!
Roll.
And that was Beck too. That was good.
That was a great catch. I thought that was going to be intercepted there for a second. I think Colorado Buffaloes are going to be much better now that they have Deion Sanders as their head coach. I really do. Sanders is going to bring energy and passion. I know we all talk about energy with Hackett stuff. This is a different energy. This is a passion. We're going to win in your face kind of energy. And I think Deion Sanders is really going to turn the Colorado Buffaloes around. It can't get any worse than winning one game all year.
Well, and this, like, my son is a big, like, he pays attention to all sports. And so we've been talking about Deion Sanders. And he's like, do you think Deion's going to be good in Colorado? I said, well,
Go, Judy, go, first down.
Definitely got the first down. I think we're going to find out how good of a coach Deion Sanders is. You know what I mean? So,
right.
So he was at Jackson State, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're at Jackson State and you're a Division II school, when you have a coach like Deion Sanders, you're going to get 4 or 5-star recruits because of the name.
Right.
And those 4 and 5-star recruits, for the most part, are better than Division II athletes, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So now that you're getting 4 and 5-star recruits, but you're in Division I, going against other 4 and 5-star recruits, now we're going to see how good the Deion is. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's good. I'm saying we're going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to find out whether it's Deion being a good coach, whether it's his coaches that are good, and they're just using his name for recruits. I don't know. I don't care either way. I'm not, like, I support a different school, but we're going to find out.
You know, they just showed Kubiak on the sideline. He's holding the like a clipboard with playbook. I'm wondering, is he really not calling the plays?
No, that's why Alvin's up.
Go. First down. Beautiful. Broncos at the 48-yard line.
No, Chase Edmonds is 19. Who's 9? Is that Hinton? Hold on.
Hinton is 9. You're right. Hinton is 9. Yeah, that's who I was trying to think of that would field punts and kickoffs. Wow, this is a big. Oh, sorry guys, hit the microphone. My fault. I apologize.
Man, why you gotta click on a bot, dude?
Oh, I didn't know if that was a bot. I don't know, man. Help me out here. I'm new at this game.
I was trying. Stop clicking on stuff.
I'm just trying to bring the people from the chat into the game conversation.
No.
What do you mean no?
Yes,
hey, come on.
Kendall Hinton is 9. Hey, Scuba Steve!
I knew that was coming. Kamani, yes. I apologize for Mike's nicknames. I apologize
for me. Says the guy who brought up a bot in the.
Hey.
Hey.
What? Okay. You know, every time we do this show, every time we do the neighborhood, you know something crazy is going to happen on my side. 2 weeks ago, I'm knocking over my drain's all over me. It's all over the floor.
You probably did stuff last week and we weren't even on the live stream.
I did do stuff last week.
Bronco Bill trying to be extra inclusive.
Hey, you know, just trying to help out, just trying to be the mediator.
Don't help the bots, Bill.
I'm not trying to help out bots or
like helping
negative fan. You know.
So yes, look at number 9 is Kendall Hinton.
See, look at that. Look at that. What? You got a fan right there. Come on, he loves you, man. Says he loves it. There you go.
So for example, my Dolphin 69. If my Dolphin Finn, it's Dolphin Finn.
Yes,
Dolphin Finn. Okay, if just in case you don't know, at the beginning of the neighborhood when we started this thing, Bill was having a difficult time pronouncing Kamani.
I don't know why.
Dixon, right? So I said, a couple weeks ago, I said, listen, just call it, if you can't pronounce a name, just call him Steve. And that's where Scuba Steve came from. So his nickname, Kamani's, is Scuba Steve.
And there you go, man. He seems to love it. There you go.
My Dolphin Fin. Man, that's going to drive me nuts now. My Dolphin Fin.
Ooh, that looks good. Food out there, man. And that barbecue.
Listen, I'll give Kansas City this. Their barbecue's fantastic. Also,
have you been to Kansas City?
Yes. My brother-in-law and my sister are at the game today.
Really?
Which doesn't make any sense because they're both Green Bay Packers fans.
Well, maybe they just want to, maybe it's a, I don't know, a bucket list thing or something to go to Kansas City.
Why wouldn't you go to the Minnesota game or go to a Packers game?
Because it's colder there.
St. Louis is like 7 hours away. That's
go run,
go Chase.
Good job. Good
job. Packers fans suck. They really do. Like the whole other side of my family's Packers fans.
Yeah.
You can call me Bubba Gump anytime. Yeah.
Bubba Gump.
Yeah, Bubba.
Oh my gosh, man. That's why I love doing this.
That's where the name came from. Wait, so is your name actually Bubba? Or is that like a social media persona? Or you're saying that your parents named you after Forrest Gump, Bubba Gump?
Don't even go, Mike. You did not.
Listen, he said that's where the name came from. What do you mean?
Oh, good move. Good move. Oh, damn, he just couldn't get that last yard. That was a good move by Jerry Jeudy, though. He was trying to fake out the defender.
San Francisco 49ers, Raiders, Packers, Cowboys, Raiders. He put Raiders in there twice.
Love it.
From an unbiased Seahawks fan.
So Raiders.
No, it's not my real name. Oh, okay, cool.
Wow, cool.
I will not ask your real name. We'll stick with Bubba Gump.
No, he said no. That's my real name. So there you go.
Oh, I thought I said no. That's not okay. No, that's my real. Okay, cool.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, Denver they finally went into Kansas State territory. That's the 46.
He said, "My bad." No, put the Raiders in there twice. They suck double.
Handoff.
Oh,
he made it first down. Oh, second effort got
My Dolphin fan, you need to talk to Mr. Boggins. He's one of the guys on the 5280 podcast, lives in Washington, loves the Huskies. So you need to talk with him. He's on Twitter.
The Washington Huskies? I love the Huskies.
At Mr. Boggins, you need to check his page out.
Yeah. Good guy.
He's a big Huskies fan. I think he lives in
they did not give him the first down. And Wilson ran it on 4th and inches and got it. That was a bad spot.
Is it Redmond that's right outside of Seattle? Redwood? I think it's Redmond, isn't it?
Not Redwood, Redmond.
I think it's Redmond. I think that's where Boggins is around there somewhere.
How in heaven's name does Murray get a first down and they mark it this far short? So they had to go for a fourth down.
Did they mark did his knees go down early?
I don't know, but that was just horrible. Now it's first down because Wilson had to run it. And 1st and 10 at the 40.
We haven't seen any deep balls yet, though.
44-yard line. I don't think they're going to throw any deep balls. There's a screen right there.
Now that's how a screen is supposed to.
Oh, no, he fumbled it.
Fumbled.
But he had to have been down.
Wait, was he down?
He had to have been down. He had to have been down. Oh, please do not turn this. Do not turn. Oh, no. Becca's hurt.
Oh, God. Thanks, freaking.
Oh, that ball was out. No, it's not.
No, he's down. Elbow hits, he's down.
Oh.
Sorry, Scuba Steve. My bad.
If I'm going to have a heart attack in this first.
I forgot to put the score up.
Yeah, wait. Oh, who said? Oh, yeah. See?
Shut up, Bill.
All right, second.
Got it. Sorry.
Fake handoff. Throws
deep ball. Deep ball.
Deep.
Way
out of bounds.
Where'd that go?
Out of bounds.
Flag. Ooh,
holding.
Pass interference.
It's going to be holding.
Yeah.
Holding defense. Well, I was right. It was holding. First down. Beautiful. Come on.
He said elbow and ass down. How can your elbow and your ass be down if you're on your stomach?
I don't know. Let's see how that happened. Oh, you'd have to be on your back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can be like this and your ass be on the ground. That'd be hard.
I don't know. I've seen some of these crazy people.
Scuba Steve just fired me.
Where? I don't
see
it.
Magic Mike, you're fired.
Oh. Well, see,
here's the whole network's gone. So,
Mike, here's the problem. I'm seeing Kamani Dixon, and you're calling him Cuba Steve, and I'm looking for Cuba Steve on him. Where?
It's Scuba, not Cuba. Cuba's not a word. Scuba.
All right, fine. I'll call him Kamani. Good gosh. Are we going to be on the air? Are we going to be on the air after the second quarter?
Oh yeah. I was hoping I was going to change. I could go in there and change his name to Scuba Steve. That'd be funny.
I think he came on a couple of weeks ago as
Steve Dixon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh my gosh, man. Gotta love it.
You guys got to remind me if I don't unpause this because I can't hear anything outside these headphones.
Yeah.
I'm just all sorts of ate up today. So listen, let me tell you why I'm so tired. Okay, I told Bill already.
Hang on, because we're in commercial break right now, so that's why. Okay, go.
Yeah, the game's on. So I went to bed at like 3 a.m, right? Because it's New Year's Eve, having a good time, whatever. So
and
my wife
younger than me
by a lot. I'm younger than his son, so if that helps. So my wife is a nurse, and she goes to work. Her shift starts at 6, right? So she left at 5:30, and about 5:45, I get a phone call. And it's my wife, and she's like, "Hey, I went to go pick up one of my coworkers, and I'm stuck in their driveway." I'm like, "Well, what do you mean you're stuck?" She's like, "On ice, I can't move. I'm stuck. I was like, "Okay. Well, did you put it in 4-wheel drive?" Because she's got my Yukon, so she's got 4 high, 4 low, auto 4. She's got options. She's like, "Yeah, it didn't work." I was like, "Okay." So I get up, drive down the road to her coworker's house, and by the time I get there, her coworker's husband has my Yukon hooked up to his truck with a tow strap and is trying to pull him out of the driveway. So the first thing I notice is when my wife hits the gas, just her back 2 tires are spinning, which means she's not in 4-wheel drive, right? So she lied. So she's just sitting there spinning her wheels, not doing nothing. Second thing I notice is the guy is sitting in the road pulling this way, and my wife is in the driveway over here. Well, when he's pulling this way, my wife has the truck in drive and is going this way. So they're doing this. So the guy eventually gets her pulled out enough, but then she hits the gas and drives back into being stuck. So I'm like, okay. So I stopped the whole process. I go over to my wife's side. I said, get out. So I get in. I put it into 4 high, put it in reverse, back right out of the driveway. No problems. She woke me up at 5:45 in the morning because she couldn't get out of a driveway. And I'm sorry, hun, even though you don't listen to the show,
she will now. She will.
You are an idiot. Like, that's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
How are you gonna try to get unstuck and have it in drive?
Hold on a second. How do I timestamp this? I want 51 minutes in. Yeah, I'll
shut up.
Tell her we'll start watching it at 50.
All right, Wilson, dude, we're seeing a lot of under centers today too.
Yeah.
Bootleg again. Run!
Out of bounds. Again. Throws it.
Dude, he had Judy there too, a little bit. Magic Mike, your wife is fired too. Man, she's been fired a long time ago. I'm just kidding, babe. I love you.
Oh yeah. Try and make amends now.
What's she gonna do, Bill?
I don't know. Just say. Yeah, you're right. What's she gonna do? Okay, 3rd and 7. Broncos are at the Kansas City. Let's see, where are they? Kansas City. They haven't shown it yet from above.
Back out, camera.
Yeah, no kidding. What are you focusing
on? We're on
at the 31.
We're on at the Chiefs 31.
Yeah, Chiefs 31. Get rid of it.
Holy smokes, he got hit.
He dropped it.
And look at that. Albert O drops the ball. Maybe that's why he hasn't been playing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you can't put in Dulcich.
Which, by the way, I was going to say, Dulcich is hurt. He's not playing today. He's on IR. He's done for the season.
Oh, that should have been a late hit.
No, his helmet. It was, well, maybe.
That should have been a late hit. He already got rid of the ball.
Well, but that's one of those, like.
47-yard field goal attempt. Okay. Let's see.
Yay, McManus.
Woo! We can still make it a, we can't make it 10. Right down Broadway, baby. 6-3. Change that score.
Okay, now you listen.
Change that score.
I will change the score when I decide to.
Good gosh.
Don't rush me.
Oh, my gosh.
This is going to be an interesting day.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. You're tired, and I'm fired up. And
I'm really not all that tired. I got plenty of sleep. But
okay. That's good. That's good.
I'm more annoyed. I'm more annoyed than tired. Like, you really going to wake me up at 5:45 in the morning.
Hey.
Because you don't know how to put the truck in 4-wheel drive?
It's New Year's Day.
Now, listen. Some people might be listening and going, what in God's name did you do? And listen, I live in Nebraska, where we can get away with just about anything. Because the town I live in is like 1,700 people, and I'm like a half an hour from the closest town. So, okay, by town I mean I'm 30 minutes away from the closest Walmart. Let's go with that.
Wow.
So, like I was explaining to Bill how we had like a. Bill, who do you want hurt this week? Right? He already said to like hurt Travis Kelce about 10 minutes ago. I think it was right before he got on. He's like, "Will somebody hurt Kelce?"
No. Okay. No, I got to explain what I'm saying. Okay. When a player is absolutely taking control of the game over the Broncos, I don't want
Bill
their
wants
season.
A bounty on their head.
I don't want. Hold on a second. I don't want their season over. I don't want their career over. I want their game over. In other words, if Kelce is single-handedly destroying the Broncos, do something to take him out of the game, neutralize him. And if that means covering him, great. That's the way it should be. But if you can't cover the guy, take him out. Maybe he gets a sprained ankle, or maybe he gets I don't know, a concussion or something. Well, concussion could be kind of serious, so I won't go there. But maybe a sprained ankle, and he comes back next week when we don't play him. Or Patrick Mahomes. I as much as I Don't like the
I'm
cheese
saying
and stuff. So,
is that
anyways, that's the reason. That's the reason why I said it.
If Bill was the head coach, Greg Williams would be the defensive coordinator. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, you know,
I'm
like
assuming you get the reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Okay.
Come on, you always make me laugh. Come on, you always make me laugh.
Literally seeing nothing happening from the Broncos offense.
From the offense?
Yeah, nothing.
Well, then it should go back to Kubiak. Oh, know what
mid-game?
No, I'm not mid-game, but I'm just, should have stayed with Kubiak, put it that way. I saw today before the game started that Teddy Bridgewater is starting for Miami. And they said that Bridgewater won 7 games with the Broncos last year. And the Broncos only have 4 wins this year with Wilson. Something's wrong with that picture right there. You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong with that picture. And Hackett was there last. No, Hackett wasn't there. I take it back. Never mind.
Move on from what?
What's that?
He says, at what point should the Broncos move on? Not saying it's this year to win. Move on from what? Denver? Never.
No, probably move on from Wilson.
Move on from Bronco Bill's Bounty Gate? Probably soon. Wilson.
Oh, shoot.
Honestly, not until after next season. Because, you have to find out how much of the issues.
Dang, another first down.
You have to find out how much of the issues were Hackett and how much were Wilson. So you have to give him at least another year.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But after a year, let's say we have the same situation.
Now, I will say this. I did win a Super Bowl with Brett Rippon in Madden. So
yeah, but you tweaked all the players.
I never said anything. I never mentioned the cheating. I just said I won one with it.
Well, I mean,
it's not my fault that for some reason Brett Rippon was a 99 overall, but still, I won a Super Bowl with Brett Rippon. What the heck happened to Justin?
There was a pass interference on that on the offense. Come on, where's the pass interference on that?
I want to see. It almost looked like he tripped, but I'm assuming that the receiver pushed off.
Yeah,
because how did Justin go flying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. And how do you not call that penalty? Now, here they're showing the replay. Let's say this again. But they're showing from Patrick Mahomes' side, so you can't. Oh, he got pushed.
Did he?
Let me see. Come on.
I think he just tripped.
Oh, see, they're not showing the receiver. They're not showing the receiver on it. All they're doing is showing stupid Mahomes throwing the ball. We know he can throw the ball. I want to see why he was.
We don't want to see stupid Mahomes.
I mean, come on, man. Now it's 1st and 10 at the Broncos' 23-yard
Whoa.
line. You gotta be kidding me. Get him. Oh, that Mahomes can run. Oh, please. Here he goes again.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Was that Kelsey good? Did he get hurt?
They tackled him in the
nuts. But the Bronco guy got hurt. Dadgummit.
What is that?
Son of a freaking beach.
What'd you say?
Beach.
I'm going to go with swear jar on that one.
How does Mahomes? I mean,
watch this. Guy. He gets tackled in the nuts.
Oh, that was 47.
Boom! That's Damari Mathis. It's Damari Mathis.
I mean, how do you not cover? You've got to have somebody on Kelsey all the time. He cannot.
Josie was trailing, but Josie's not as fast as Kelsey.
Oh, good. Good. The helmet hit him right in the knee. I hope his knee's hurt.
I'm thinking that's why Mathis is down, because the knee hit him in the head.
Yeah, but I was hoping that the head hurt the knee of Kelsey, but it didn't. Now it's 1st and goal. Mathis is up and walking.
Okay, so who goes in for Mathis? Is it Bassey?
It would have to be. We don't have really anybody else worth it.
Yeah, Ojimudi is gone. So it's Bassey, right? Or was Bassey already playing?
I haven't seen
What's up, Carolyn?
Hey, Carolyn, welcome to the show. Glad to have you. Happy New Year to you and your family as well. Hope you enjoy the show. We try and bring it real and fun and hopefully a win. But it doesn't look like it right now. Come on, get that Mahomes guy.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. Good. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Broncos trail 6-3. Not because the Kansas City's gotten 2 field goals, but because they had a
25. Last name is Jackson. Who's that?
Kareem. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Kareem's 22.
I know it's not Kareem.
Who's Jackson number 25? Because I'm guessing that's the corner that came in for Damari Mathis. Who knows who 25 on the Broncos is? They just put a Russell Wilson graphic.
Oh, they hit him late. Oh, don't call flag. Please don't call flag.
No, they didn't. No flag.
That was great coverage. That by 25. There you go.
I want to know who that is.
That was great coverage. And Mahomes, he could have taken a shot. Boy, I'm surprised they didn't call a flag. He didn't. Oh, yes, he did turn his head around at the last second. Oh, that is Jackson. You're right. But it's not Kareem Jackson.
Dude, Ryan Edwards just ruined this for me.
What? Third and goal.
It's Lamar Jackson.
Oh, that's right. The Lamar Jackson that's not on Baltimore.
Well, not anymore. He's on our team. Just kidding.
Oh, here comes a blitz. They're gonna get
I know what happens. Pick Simmons.
Intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted by
dude, right before the play started, Ryan Edwards was like, Simmons interception. I was like, dang it. You just ruined the whole play for me now.
Oh, you already knew it. Okay.
Yeah, it popped up on Twitter before the play started.
That was beautiful play. He just jumped the receiver. Absolutely jumped the receiver. Beautiful play.
That's how you do it.
Beautiful.
Was it
beautiful play?
Didn't Mahomes throw 3 picks last time we played him?
Yep. Sure did. But I'll tell you what. Justin Simmons has intercepted the ball twice in the last 2 games. He's got 1 now today. They have to start converting on his interceptions.
Is he the league leader in interceptions this year?
Well, I know he is for the Broncos. I don't know about the entire league, but holy smokes. Okay, 3 weeks ago, he intercepted 2 passes. The Broncos only was able to manage 1 field goal. Last game, he intercepted 2 passes. They were only able to manage a field goal. They had better start intercepting the passes, or excuse me, they had better start getting touchdowns when Simmons intercepts passes, because that is the key to shifting the momentum. And if all you're going to get is 3 and out or a field goal, that's not going to work, guys. We have to start taking advantage. Sure, the Broncos will get the ball at the 20-yard line, but we got the ball, and Kansas City didn't score. That's the main point.
He's tied for first in the NFL now.
But how many?
6.
Yeah, well, he's had 5 right now, counting today. He had 2 in the
last 2
it
games. Should be that should be 6, isn't it?
Okay, well, I'm counting in the
last.
I
know. So if he has 5, he's tied for third. If he has 6, he's tied for first.
Well, he's got 6 because
that one should be 6, right?
Right.
So then he'd be tied for first. Right. All right, so let's hit some quick scores around the NFL while we're not doing anything. The Cardinals are beating the Falcons 10-7. Shut up, Bill. The Lions are beating the Bears 14-10.
You like that?
We're not talking about that game. The Dolphins and Patriots are tied at 7. The Giants beating the Colts 7-3. The Saints are beating the Eagles 10-0. Panthers.
That helps out the Vikings. Come on.
The Panthers. Shut up, Al. The Panthers over the Bucs 14-0. The Browns over the Commanders 3-0, and the Jags over the Texans 14-0.
Now wait a minute. I've liked the Vikings since 1970.
That's fine, but it's like you're talking and talking and talking. It's like I'm trying to read scores, Bill.
I'm not talking your scores.
But no, if that wait, how does that help the Vikings though? Because they already have the division, don't they?
Yeah, but we're talking about home field advantage throughout. If the Eagles lose the last 2 and the Vikings win their last 2, then they take over.
Something's going on with the Eagles because like they shouldn't have lost that last game.
Jalen Hurts is out. Jalen Hurts is injured.
Oh, he's still out?
He's out for today too.
Screen to Judy and gets about 3.
Boy, that could have been disastrous.
Not fantastic.
But that was close to being possibly picked off. They read that
like nobody. But this is what's fun. Like, you remember last year when we're like, just run a freaking screen, and they wouldn't do it. And then the beginning of this year, it's like, just run a bootleg. And now we're seeing screens and bootlegs. They work.
Yeah, they do. But
excuse me. Sorry.
That only worked for 3. Well, it worked for 3 yards. 3
yards.
yards.
At least it wasn't -3.
That's very true.
Give it to Murray.
Good gosh.
Judy in motion. Handoff. Nope.
Fake.
Throw it.
Oh, no. Get rid of it.
Stop taking a sack.
Come on.
See, like a play like that, that's on Wilson. You cannot hold that ball.
Well, he has nobody open because apparently they're not running. They're not.
I understand, but then you got to throw the ball away because it's better to get an incomplete than a sack. Yeah, I saw it. Watch out, Magic Mike, before Bill wants someone to take you out. Right?
Shoot. Well, Kamani, I hate to say this. Well, don't really hate to say it, but Mike owns the network. So if anybody's taking anybody
I'm
out,
untouchable.
It'd be him.
Unless my wife takes me out. That's a possibility. Deep pass. There you go, Sutton.
Great catch.
Hey, Mark's here. What's up, Mark?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm not sure if you're a big Georgia fan, but nice job on the win last night, Mark.
Did you see that right now? Hold on a second. Did you see that?
The Sutton catch?
No, hang on. Sutton catches a ball. He gets tackled and roughed her. He's trying to get up, and the guy's laying on him. He pushes him, and they go face to face and try and get into it. And Reisner comes over there and pushes Sutton away and goes, no.
Well, yeah, it's because Reisner knows all about pushing people.
Oh, and penalties.
You made it too easy. What was that?
He was trying to destroy
I
the
saw
dirt.
what he was trying to do. Now, wait a minute. Is Lamar Jackson on offense too? Because that's who he was just throwing it to.
Tonight to 25?
25. Yeah.
No, he couldn't be.
I'm telling you.
I didn't see that.
Mark. Yeah, Mark, did you see that shank of that kick from the Ohio State kicker? Oof. That was one of the worst shanks I've ever seen. Ball spinning side to side, just cranking left.
2nd and 10 at the Broncos 38.
38.
Oh, Wilson's. Oh, I thought he was running it. Oh, that is
No,
19.
that's Chase Edmonds.
Yeah, Chase Edmonds. Yeah, that was on a receiver runaround.
Dude, it's hard to keep track of all these numbers. Like, there's so many new players on the team right now.
Because we got
You're like, who is that guy?
Just like hockey, right?
It's like calling hockey. The Russian passes to the other Russian, who passes it to the Canadian, who shoots on the Frenchman, who makes the save, while two Americans are fighting over on the center line.
Yeah.
That's how you call hockey right there.
Oh,
Which is what we're going to be doing next week, so that should be fun.
oh yeah, that'll be fun. All right. Watch your back, Wilson. Get rid of it. Oh, knocked down again. Gee whiz. You know.
He tried to pull a Mahomes and catch it and then run.
Yeah, well, here's the problem. I mean, Wilson's only what, 5'3" or something? I don't know.
He's
something.
5'11".
Well, that is not tall for football.
5'3".
Well, I mean, look at that. The guy jumps higher with his arms and everything than Wilson is. Wilson's arms are here, and the guy defending is up here. I mean,
I wonder if they make like platform cleats. Right?
He'll look like the guy. He'll look like Gene. He'll look like Gene Simmons on Kiss.
He's got like 5-inch platform cleats.
7, 10, 15.
Fumble!
Denver's got it. Denver's got it. 16-yard line.
Saubert fell on it. Yes.
Yes. Who knocked it out? That was a brilliant play. That was stupid. First off, that was stupid for the Kansas City guy to field it at his own 5-yard line.
Singleton caused the fumble.
Yeah, but for him to
and then Saubert covered it. Bobenmeyer. Woo! Okay, is it Bobenmeyer or Bobenmeyer?
I don't know. It's a fumble recovery.
Because I said it on the show one day, and Boggins made fun of me the whole show, and I don't remember which way I said it.
So here's the thing. Why? First off, I'm glad he did field it at his 5, but why would you field a punt at your own 5-yard line? That is stupid. But I'm glad he did.
Rich says, Bill Hartmetz.
Tell me about it, Rich. Tell me about it. Oh, come on,
dude. We're in the red zone. Like, come on.
16-yard line. Fake handoff.
Ooh, fake. Go! Go! Yeah, baby, go!
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Dude, and on a Wilson design run, too.
Oh, yeah. You know, that was an RPO. That was an absolute perfect RPO. Absolutely. That was brilliant. Did you see the guys rally around him after he scored? You got Murray jumping on top of him. You got Reisner going on there. That was
Dude, he's got almost as many yards rushing as he does passing.
I don't care. If he can run all day long if he runs like that. And Broncos take the lead 10-6, baby. 10-6.
Way ahead of you, Bill.
Love it. There's that play again, that fumble. That was beautiful.
Ray saying he needs to get the platforms with the demon face paint for Kiss and play that way.
Oh, man. Okay. Now, I mentioned right at the start of the show today, which Broncos team we're gonna see one that playing with heart, that wants to beat a division foe and be a quote spoiler, because now if the Chiefs lose, they can't get the #1 spot for home field advantage. They can't do it. So are we going to see the team that plays hard and wants to win? So far, I say yes. Absolutely, I say yes. What do you say, Mike?
I wasn't listening to a word you said. What was the question?
Fudge, I'm done.
What was the question?
Huh?
What was the question?
Okay, at the beginning of the show, I said, are the Broncos going to play hard to knock off a division foe and keep them out of getting the #1 spot into playoffs? Or are we going to see a team that doesn't care and says, you know what, screw it. The season's over. I could care less. We're not going to play hard whatsoever. I say so far right now, the Broncos are playing extremely hard and they want to win this game. What do you think?
What was the question? I'm just kidding. Okay. Well, and that's why I didn't hear the question the first time, because I was making a thought in my head. So it's interesting because all through the season, we saw that the first 20 scripted plays of the Broncos were probably the best plays of the game.
Right.
And it seems like in this game, we're better off script.
Right.
Because we're past the point where they have scripted plays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that drive there would be an unscripted drive.
Sure.
It seems like we're doing better on the unscripted plays. So if we can continue to play better unscripted, I think we pull out a win.
Come on, don't go there. Don't go there.
Well, and listen here, Scuba Steve. I'll say this. The Broncos have looked better at the end of the first half and the end of the second half. So poor Bill saying it's
too early in the year. That's a good point.
We're playing so bad because we didn't play in the preseason. I'm just kidding.
You're right.
Shut up. You know why? Because the majority of the players on this team weren't even on a team in preseason. So it wouldn't have mattered.
Very good point. Very good point. Look at that. Look at that.
Most rushing yards all time by a quarterback. Russell Wilson is in third behind Michael Vick and Cam Newton.
But ahead of Randall Cunningham, Russell Wilson had 4,944 yards. Do we want to see Russell Wilson? Hang on. Do we want to see Russell Wilson eclipse 5,000 rushing yards in his career in this game? He needs 56 more rushing yards. Do we want him to run?
I mean, if that's how we win, yeah, go ahead.
Well,
he's got all offseason to recover, so go ahead.
That's a good point. I would like to see that. I mean, why not? You know, why not?
He can't run like he used to. He used to be way faster. Well, yeah, I used to be way faster about 100 pounds ago too, but doesn't mean I'm not going to put in effort, man.
But here's the thing: he was
now. Listen,
he was.
You're only ever going to get me to run for certain things, though, and being chased by a bear is one of them.
There you go. But you know, Russell Wilson didn't have to be extremely fast. He just had to be faster than the guys chasing him.
Pretty much.
Okay, come on, get Mahomes.
Dude, that Chiefs offensive line is just nuts. We're getting no pass rush at all.
But okay, so you don't get a pass rush. Does that mean you still can't cover your freaking receiver you're trying to catch? I mean, you can't cover these guys.
Okay, but
come on.
It's also very well known that DBs have probably the hardest job on the defense because you can only cover a wide receiver for so long before they're going to get open in some form.
Yeah,
you get maybe at most 3 seconds of coverage before that ball is out because somebody's open. So you have to have that pass rush that can get to the quarterback within 3 seconds.
Be holding.
Doesn't have the option to get open.
Holding. Yes.
Offense. Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. I understand what you're saying, Mike, but does the window in coverage have to be this big? No, it should be that little. You've got to stick.
That's enough.
Yeah, but I'd rather see
that's why I'm saying, like, DBs have the hardest job on defense because a wide receiver could be open by that much, and they're open. If you see me running away, just jog after me and you'll catch up.
That's good stuff.
He's sprinting as fast as he can. You got some guy on a scooter, like.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Doggone it. Again. Was that Kelsey again?
Oh, probably.
Come on.
Get off of Andy Reid. Come on.
Where is this fan? Oh, I forgot to take the phone.
Hello?
I forgot to take the phone in the other room.
It's probably Scuba Steve calling you.
I like, yeah. Probably.
I want to talk about the Chiefs game away from Mundungus.
Exactly. Okay.
Get him.
Mahomes has got a free reign. Golly, look at that. In zone coverage, you had 4 guys.
3 broken tackles right there.
Yeah, but here's what I saw. You have the receiver in the middle. You got 4 guys like this all around him, and they're just standing there looking at him. You need to close the freaking gap. Don't leave it that open. I don't understand this defense.
Ray,
God dang it.
Ray says hello.
Oh, good gosh. This defense is going to drive me nuts.
Scuba Steve told you to answer the phone, Bill.
Yeah, I know.
You should.
It's for my wife or mother-in-law or somebody, not me.
Is somebody
Everybody
calling
knows
about
about-
your?
Oh,
Is somebody calling
double-
about your vehicle's extended warranty?
Answer the phone, Hitman Bill.
So I'm saying, was it somebody calling about your car's extended warranty?
No, it was.
Because I love those phone calls. They hate me when I pick up the phone.
Oh, you pick them up?
Yeah, we want to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. It's like, cool. My car's a 2000 Dodge Durango with 250,000 miles on it. I've been waiting for an extended warranty. Oh, well, you don't qualify. No. You called me about I didn't call you. You called me.
Oh, that's good stuff. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. I just don't have the personality to try and screw with people. I really don't. I'm more.
It's really fun when you put in an application for something and you put my wife's name is Mandy and then you put female and then you answer the phone. They're like, I'm looking for Mandy. Yeah, this is her.
See, I don't know if it's because I think it's more along the line of the fact that I just don't have that mindset to be. I don't want to say vindictive, but kind of be that guy. Rich as I do, Bill. No, I just, I don't know, but I can be sarcastic at times. If people say stupid things, I'll come back going, I can be kind of that way. I try not to be, but sometimes with certain.
Or when you get those
family
jump calls,
people,
like you answer the phone, you're like, hello. And then there's like a 10-second pause before they're like, hello, I'm looking for this person. And then when they're done, then you pause for 10 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Who are you looking for?
Oh my gosh, man! There was a guy that I was.
That's why nobody ever calls me.
There was a guy that I worked with years ago, and somebody called up, and they would. I don't know. They were advertising, wanting to get some information, and so he gave them all these The guy goes, do you have your credit card? He goes, yeah, just hold on. So I started giving him his driver's license number and just started giving, make up street addresses and stuff. The guy's like, no, that doesn't run. And, it's just funny. I can't do that. I'm just don't have that. I don't know, that creativity or
That's
whatever.
Bill's motto right there.
Well, yeah. Well, not on our team. Again, not to end a career.
I love how at the beginning, starting the show, you're like, oh, hurt his knee. Oh, no, I would never say that. And now you're like, hurt him. Put a bounty on him. Get him. Rip his heart out. We don't care. Just stitch it back in for the next game.
Well, you know what? When you're sitting at 4-11, we're at 4-11, right?
Yeah, when you're 4-11, we just don't care.
Yeah. When you're 4-11, all you want is a freaking win. That's all I want is a win. And now we're seconds away or 2 minutes away from going into halftime trailing again because our defense all of a sudden turned into, I don't know, cheesecloth.
I was watching cheesecloth. Loincloth. I was watching
Loincloth.
I was
Get him!
the ground.
Boo!
Hey, put that as
How can that not be intentional
grounding?
He
Jinx.
threw it straight in the ground.
Vapor
How's that
lock
not
Bill.
intentional grounding?
Raise it again. Well, I'm wondering, like, is that intentional grounding? Does it count as a fumble if it's behind the line of scrimmage? Or does it have to be
Vapor lock Bill? I'm about ready to lose my mind, man, with this. This defense has all of a sudden turned into the offense of a couple games ago. The last drive turned into the defense. I mean, the offense is better than the defense right now, well, except for the interception.
All right, Kelsey, start having cramps now.
All right. Okay, get him. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Wait, he
flag.
Flag
You've
for what?
got to be kidding me. Pass interference or holding or something. Come on. You've got to be kidding me, ref. Oh, you suck. That was not pass interference.
Oh, you suck.
Let me see.
Oh, they're going to call a hold up. Yeah, on Bassett.
Oh, gee. He knocked him down. Well,
that makes sense why he was so open.
Hey, well, you know.
Oh, it's just holding. That's not as bad.
If you're not gonna, injure his leg or something, you just knock him down.
It's just holding, so it's only 5.
Yeah, but it's a first down, first and goal.
Right, but it's not like pass interference, which would put him at what, the 4?
Come on, force a field goal, get an interception, get a fumble, knock Kelsey out of the game, do something.
Sniper, take him out from up top. No, I'm just kidding.
Get him. Tackled at the 6. All right, second and goal from the 6. McKinnon, who's that guy for the Chiefs? McKinnon?
Well, yeah, Jerick McKinnon. Well, at least Hitman hasn't changed for the new year. He's gotten more dark and twisted.
I just want to win. I mean, last time we had a win, it seemed like I know it was against Arizona.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but that was still too
It just seems like forever because we took that 51-14 shellacking last
week. Exactly. Minute 13 and counting. Second goal from the 6. Yeah, use all the time in the world, Mahomes. Use all the time. We don't
get him.
Screen.
He's in.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Gosh,
I'm not changing the score. If I don't change the score, it didn't happen.
Oh my gosh. Can somebody please cover somebody in red?
Probably not.
Please?
Please?
I mean, people ask me what I want for Christmas.
We're just trying to get a win here.
I know. Can somebody please help out a guy? Can somebody please? I mean, between the Avalanche looking like crap the last 3 games and now the Broncos, Colorado sports is taking it hard this year. Well, last year, 2022, but it's just.
They are going. I was wondering if they were going to try to go for 2.
No.
I was hoping.
Dang it! Why couldn't you miss the whole the snap on that one? Okay,
hoping he was going to shank it. That's what I was hoping for.
Well, Denver's got 50 seconds to do nothing. Oh, we have all 3 timeouts. Oh, they have a minute 2 left.
Yep.
If we
all right, we're gonna take. Yeah, we are. We're gonna take a quick break because I need to pee. Or I'm gonna all over the room.
Well, I'm glad you announced that.
Hey, listen, everybody wants to know my bowel movements. I'm just letting them know.
Oh, gee.
All right, we'll see you in a couple seconds. Dang, I was trying to come back when you weren't on camera.
Well, I figured I didn't see you leave the set, so I figured I'd go and
I just needed to take a quick break for something. I couldn't keep looking at your face. I was kidding. I was having fun with that song though.
I know he's like this. And I'm like most. I'm like, what the heck, dude?
I don't remember putting a song on like that though, which is fine. Like it was a good song, but it was just like sitting back here on the couch doing this all the time.
Dude, if I do that, I'm gonna get me a massive headache, dude.
Okay, now I'm
showing the replay of the touchdown.
Your neck is like the size of a pencil. It just break and fall right off.
It's tried. I know that. I didn't like what I did right there. Okay, so
timeouts and a head coach that can maybe manage a clock. I hope so.
So why did they focus on the guy on the other side? That's kind of weird. I don't know.
Spence, hey guys, the boys look a lot better. I still believe they'll win this game outright. I actually put 20 to win, 130 on our boys.
Good. Well, Spence, I hope you win 130 because I want to win this game as bad as you do. Well,
it's called Jam It Out Bill, aka Whiplash. That's what it's called. All that for 1 yard.
Yeah, well, hey, 1 yard forward is better than 1 yard backwards, I guess. And he got out of bounds, so they saved the timeout. Denver has all three timeouts as well as Kansas City. 57 seconds left, 2nd and 9 from the Broncos.
Did they have the ball first? No, we had the ball first.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, they get it to start the second half after they've already scored to take the lead 13-10. That sucks.
Oh! That is why he's not been on the field.
Oka Wabenham.
Take him out. Take him out.
What tight end are you going to put in there? Beck?
Anybody. Literally.
Like
put
what?
In Rippin. Like anybody at this point to replace Alberto.
My gosh, man.
Makes sense why he wasn't on the field.
I mean, is he afraid of being hit after he catches? I mean, I don't understand what his issue is.
Well, and a lot of the hype was from Denver, like fans, because Alberto was one of those tight ends that was exciting when Noah Fant wasn't really playing all that well, and he just, I don't know. Nice,
go, get out of bounds! Timeout! Freaking out!
It's like,
come on! What are you doing?
They already called it. It's like Peyton Manning on the Manning cast.
My gosh. We called timeout with 41 seconds. He was tackled with 46 seconds. Well, why are you wasting 5 freaking seconds to call timeout?
Did you watch the Manning cast on that first game?
Yeah.
Where Peyton is just sitting there like,
I know, timeout. Yeah. And yeah, he was frustrated too, man.
He called like 67 timeouts and the time it took us to call 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I think that's a penalty.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember what I was saying.
But
no, like Alberto, there was so much potential for Alberto, and I don't know if it's like he just isn't understanding the offense or what, but like it's not that he's not running the right route, he's just not catching the ball. So it kind of makes sense why he hasn't been playing. But we've got Sauber, we haven't seen Tomlinson, we've got Beck. I'm pretty sure there's another one that we got. Why? Like, take Alberto out.
Well, I know we got Beck, but he's been in the game.
Beck and Sauber are in there right now. Nice to Sutton.
Okay, hurry up. Spike it. Come on.
Whoa, wonky camera.
Man, that guy's all jacked up.
Camera's
okay. Okay, they called the second timeout. They only got one left.
Vince, can you hear the stuff in the background?
Can't listen, watch the game, running around playing Dr. Nurse, Butler, Aaron Boyd, his sick family. Oh, Spence, I hope your family gets better, man. That's not a great way to start a new year. Not a great way to start a new year at all. I wish you and your family.
Russell Wilson threw the ball fairly deep to Chase Edmonds, who picked up some yards, and they threw another, I'd say, medium pass to Sutton. We're right around field goal range. So it's 10-13 Chiefs. The 36 seconds left in the first half. And then the Chiefs get the ball after halftime. So we've got to score here.
Well, we're at the 39-yard line. We got to get to the 37.
Well, and they say the 37 is McManus's range. Like, let's move that to like the 30s, like the 27.
Then
I trust it.
How about we just forget the field goal and get a touchdown?
Oh, nice throw.
Sutton.
Time.
Okay, hurry up. Get him. Spike it. First down. Spike the freaking ball.
Oh, we only got one left.
I know. That's why I said spike it.
I thought we had 2.
Well, they're not going to spike it. They're going to run an actual play.
I would. See if you can get the defense off. Oh,
no.
That's not.
That's a fumble. That's a fumble.
I was hoping to get out of bounds.
That's a fumble.
Can we look and see if his arm was going forward, please?
Oh, he's walking off the field. He knows it. Yeah, gummit. Freaking. That's why I said spike it. For that very reason.
Wait, it's coming forward.
No, it wasn't.
Shut up, Bill. I'm being optimistic.
I know you are, but I'm trying to be realistic, dude. You're being optimistic. I'm just telling you the facts.
Any forward motion, like if he breathes forward, it's forward pass.
He hit his arm prior to the ball going forward, and it's going backwards, so that would be allowed.
This is what I'll say, and this is the only contention that I can make. When the ball was hit, his hand was twisting to go forward. So does that count as forward movement?
No, it has to go. It has to literally go forward. If you're like this and you're twisting your arm, you haven't let go of the ball yet. Then he hits it. And
Can we see? He's arguing the same thing. Can we make a Wilson rule where, like, if your hand is twisting, it's a forward pass?
Oh, he's
they're gonna review it. What is Gene?
Well, they have to from the booth. See, now watch, his arm right there gets hit and it's not going forward. When Gene,
he thinks the arm's moving forward. I think it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, but Gene's not the guy in New York. Oh, I mean, I don't know. It's close either way.
Yeah, it's right on the edge.
I think
it's moving forward.
But here's the thing: you have to have inconclusive evidence, and that's the problem here. You really don't have inconclusive evidence, or conclusive. I mean, you really don't have conclusive evidence. You have inconclusive because is his arm twisting and going forward, or the guy hitting the arm and it's going forward?
There, and then his arm gets hit. I think it's coming forward.
But the ball went backwards, so that would be a lateral.
That doesn't mean much because when he got hit, it could have moved his hand like this, which means the ball went backwards. I think it's coming forward, man.
But the other problem is this. Why didn't they just spike the ball? Why are they trying to hurry up and run a play when they're already in freaking field goal range?
Here we go. Dang it.
That's what I told you. Chiefs ball. That's what I said. It was inconclusive as to whether or not it was going forward or not. And that's my problem.
Dadgummit.
Wilson should never have run that play. Should have been an absolute line up, spike the ball, regroup, run a play, run a running play, call timeout, kick a field goal. I mean, I would have done that in Madden. Why aren't they doing it in real life?
Listen, I will die on the hill that was a forward pass.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. And now they got a chance to get in field goal range themselves.
Out.
No, he called him in.
That's out.
Called him in. Now they're in field goal range.
Oh. Now review that.
Let's see. Catch. Knee
Dang
down.
It, knees down.
Yep, he's in. He's in. Field goal range. Oh, my gosh. It just went from bad to worse. Under review. But okay, now, does one knee equal 2 feet?
This one makes sense.
No, hang on a second. Does one knee equal 2 feet? If you have to have 2 feet in bounds, I'd say you have to have 2 knees in bounds.
One knee, one elbow, or one butt counts.
Oh, he did tap the second foot. He got a knee and he tapped the back one, the toe tapped. Yep, that's a completion. That'll be a completion with 5 seconds left in the game. Well, not the game. Well, the half.
They got the last ball wrong.
5 seconds left in the half. Oh, my gosh. Wilson. Who is the idiot? Who is the stupid idiot on the Broncos who called the play to say run up there and run a play? That pissed me off. You have to spike the ball. Golly, we were in field goal range to tie the game going into half. Oh, my gosh. And now the Chiefs have a chance to make it 20-10 or 16-10.
And I'll say this. I don't have a problem with them running the play.
Oh, I do.
I'm a little upset that the offensive line let him get to him.
They've been letting him get to him all
I'm also
year.
a little shocked that they didn't run that's the perfect time for like a screenplay or a bootleg or RPO, like something
Or he
where there's
spiked the
movement
ball.
and you can get outside. Well, yeah, but if you spike the ball, you lose it down, you still lose 2 seconds off the clock. You run the ball, I get it. Like you can go either way. I understand both. I don't have a problem with them running a play.
I sure do. I didn't like that at all. I did not like that at all. And here's the result. And then you watch. They're going to say, after further review, the play stands on its call. You watch. Frickin' Mahomes, man. You talk like this.
Of course it does.
Frickin' Mahomes talks like this. Oh, get the stupid fans off the frickin' TV. I don't want to see your other things.
Hurt all the fans. Hurt them all.
Oh, my gosh. Where are they at? The Broncos, what? 20-yard line? Yeah, here comes the field goal. So, you know, that's what I said. They're field goal range.
Yo,
miss it. Miss it. Have it blocked. Return for a touchdown. Something. How about you slip and fall and your ankles hurt? How about that happens? 51-yard attempt. Here it comes.
Shank.
Butler's
Shank.
solid, though.
Shank. Shank!
He missed it. He missed it. He missed it.
Yeah.
You called it, dude. He shanked it.
You gotta wish it into being, Bill.
I know.
Shank and then hit the table so that everything's shaking.
Well, I wish them to spike the ball, and that didn't happen. So
But that's why, like, if you really wanted things to shake, you just take your computer monitor and go, shake the ball.
All right, we are in halftime, and I've got to catch my breath, man. That last 2 minutes about.
I'm not even really sure what to say at this point. Like, I would say compared to how the defense looked earlier in the season, although in the rotation of bullfighting matador love.
Ole! Ole! Yeah, but
Right?
in the end, they take the spear, and that's what we got to do. We got
And
to
it's from the tackles too, which is like Cam Fleming got beat on that play. That's why Wilson got hit from behind. Beer time, almost.
You got that right, Spence. Got that right. Holy cow, man.
Compared to how the defense looked early in the season, this defense looks like, okay, I don't want to say average because at the same time the Chiefs only have 13 points. But compared to how the defense looked earlier in the season, I would say that they've taken a step back.
Sure.
But can you really blame them, though, like with how long they've been on the field all season?
Yeah.
So I'm not, like, upset about it, but
and the other thing is, look who they're playing. They're playing the Chiefs, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes is a magician. And I don't usually, put that label on a whole lot of different.
And if that throw and then hit and then catch and run is not play of the year, then I don't know what the standards are.
Yeah.
Because holy crap.
Yeah. You know? Okay. Oh, hey, Bubba. It's all good, man.
Hey!
Been chilling with my new fiance. Just proposed
I just
to her
proposed her last night. So I'm assuming since you called her fiance, she said yes.
Exactly. Congratulations, Bubba.
Congratulations. It only goes downhill from here.
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Mike, would you stop?
If it's ever snowing outside, don't let them take a four-wheel drive because they don't know how to put it in the four-wheel drive.
Oh, you know what? Come on. We should be giving him an accolade, man. You want their phone dagger.
Congrats, Bubba. That is fantastic. I'm happy for you. But he says Bubba and Bubette. Glenn. Bubba and Bubette.
That's good.
Bubba Gump and Bubette Gump. It's awesome.
That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Spence, you got Spence. Absolutely. You got that right. My wife will say, honey, can you help me with this? Yes, dear. Oh, there you go with the yes.
Anybody that sits here and tells you, like, you got to stand up to your wife and tell her what's what. Nah, you got to earn that. That's like 15 years in. Like, you can't do that from the beginning. You gotta just eat it for about 15 years, and then you can be like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, but you're right. You gotta earn that level. I've been married 26 years with my wife, second wife.
It's like starting as a baby all over again. You got to learn how to walk, and then you got to learn how to talk.
And you also have to learn what not to say. That's what you have to really learn, what not to say. And that look when she gives you like this, she gives you that look, you're like, oh crap.
You look at what the Broncos have done this season, and you do the opposite. That's what you need. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
No, but like all joking aside, congratulations. I hope it was a fantastic night for you. I hope that you guys have a very long and happy and wonderful marriage. Man, you send us invites. We'll show up. We'll be at the wedding.
Hey, Bubba.
I'll be the guy standing up going, Bubba Gump, when you walk down the aisle. Like that'll be me.
Hey, Bubba, you don't have to tell us exactly, but what state are you in? Just curious. What state's Bubba in?
If it's Louisiana, I'm going to cry.
Why?
Or where's Forrest? No, Forrest comes to Alabama. If it's Alabama, it's gonna be like you will never get rid of Bubba Gump ever. Or maybe something like that. But yeah. Now I don't remember where we were. Now we're talking about wives and marriage and
hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. That's what this show's about. Diversity. We just go all different directions.
Well, like so there's lots of people that do like halftime shows. Mm-hmm. We really don't need to do a halftime show because we're here for the whole freaking game. Like we give our thoughts as they pop into our head. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the game? Do you have anything you want us to talk about? Is there anything you want to get off your chest? Like, what do you guys want to talk about when it comes to the Broncos and the Chiefs game that we've seen so far? Like, can you even really tell if there's really been any like offensive difference? I don't really see anything different. I mean, Wilson's running more, but like efficiency wise, are we seeing anything different?
Well, wait a minute. When Justin Simmons got that interception,
I'm totally coming to the wedding. My parents live in San Antonio. I'm down.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
That's like
going home
fate.
For you, man.
That was your fate.
There you go. Well, think about it, Mike. Broncos intercept the pass. Justin Simmons intercepts it in the end zone. Takes away a sure field goal attempt and probably points. And then the Broncos move right down the field to get a touchdown. How often has that happened all year? How about zero?
Yeah, the Broncos' offense has been awful in the red zone all year.
Yeah, but they were great today so far. Well, not.
But we're
great,
also
but, not.
better. We're okay. So if you look at like the progressions of how they've done everything, right? Like screen pass, run, short pass, and then we got into the second quarter, and it was, you're starting to see those medium throws. So I'm wondering if they're going to wait, like they're building up to the long throws, because we haven't seen any really long passes yet. It's just been a lot of dinks and dunks, and then getting Wilson on the outside.
There's been some 10-yard passes. I mean, the ones to Sutton, and the ones to Okawaban, but I like the energy.
I haven't had a problem with the play calling and the energy either. Like play calling, I think has been great. Mm-hmm. Albert O just needs to go sit down and say nothing. Oh my God!
There you go. Mrs. Creevy in the house.
You're supposed to be at work. Go work. Leave me alone.
Hey, by the way, go back to time frame 50 minutes.
No, don't do that. don't do that at all.
Oh, that's great stuff, man. That's good stuff. Hey, D-Rock in the house. Nice to have you, D-Rock, as always. Happy New Year to you and your family as well, man. Be safe, all right? Be safe in 2023.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, we've basically covered everything we needed to cover. We're going to take a quick break for halftime, and then we'll be back when the third quarter starts. We'll see you in just a little bit.
Okay, guys, I am back. Douglas Creevy, or Bronco, whatever he calls himself at times, Broncos Wizard. He's got 6 kids. He's taking care of some issues there. And I'm filling in until he gets back. He should be back here rather quickly. Let's see. Kamani says, okay, do we do better in the second half? Second half hasn't started yet, but I feel we do. I mean, we're only down by 3. The defense is not playing like the defense has played in games earlier in the season, but they're bending, but they're not breaking completely. It's 13-10, and Denver's doing enough to stay in the game. They need to do better on offense. They've had too many 3-and-outs. They've given up way too many passing plays to wide open receivers. I don't know where the defense is. I don't know why they leave, Travis Kelce wide open. I don't understand where their mindset and their head is. But all we have to do is maintain, get turnovers. We got a fumble return on a punt that was not a fumble return. Excuse me. They recovered a fumble when there was a punt that was fielded at the 5-yard line, and that Broncos took advantage of that and capitalized and got points. There was an interception by Justin Simmons in the end zone that kept Kansas City from getting points. So the Broncos defense is there. They're bending and not bringing. It's the offense that needs to control the ball, keep Patrick Mahomes and the offense off the field, score touchdowns, not field goals. That's what needs to happen. Okay. D-Rock says, can we buy some quarterback pressure? Yeah, I totally agree. The offensive line of Kansas City is absolutely solid. And Patrick Mahomes doesn't need much time. There was a stat on there that I saw that Mahomes gets rid of the ball on average 1.1 seconds. 1.1 seconds. That's insane. I mean, count that. That's 1,001, and the pass is gone. So they need to get pressure, but they also need to cover the receivers better so that Mahomes can't get rid of it in 1.1 seconds. That's the problem. It's the offensive line of Kansas City. It's the fact that the Broncos defenders are not covering the receivers like they should. And I know it's difficult to know where the guys are going, but I mean, Patrick Surtain, haven't heard his name called all game. Is that because he's doing a great job in covering? I would sure hope so. Absolutely. But the rest of the guys, they need to step up. Middle linebacker. The linebackers need to step up. Justin Simmons has already made his presence felt with the interception in the end zone. The defense has to play better. They have to play stronger. I got a question for you guys out there. Do you like the fact that Josh Roseberg has taken over? Or is it Josh? Yeah. Jerry Roseberg has taken over as interim head coach. Do you think that the game is better with him as interim? Or do you think it's just, I don't know, you just think that maybe the Broncos are just, the team's just playing better, playing harder? I'm not sure. I like the way it's going. I like the improvisation, whatever, that Russell Wilson is doing when he ran out to the left on a run pass. Hey, you back?
Hey, Bill.
You can switch sides, man. I'm not the main dude. Go back to the other side.
You're the one that put me on that side. That's what you get.
Oh, man. See, look at that. Look at that. That's what I like right there. D-Rock. Keep bringing the energy. Come on, man. You know me. I have nothing less than energy. That's just who I am. But thanks a lot for the compliment. I appreciate it. And I will keep bringing it all game long. Absolutely. Okay, second half started. Chiefs ball is at the 25-yard line.
So apparently I got to go be a good dad. So.
Yes, you have to be a good dad. Wide open. He dropped it. Wide open again. Oh, come on, defense. Where in heaven's name are you? I mean, that is unbelievable that you've got two guys like this and the receivers in the middle.
You're older than me, Rich.
I'm really, really hating the zone defense. Hating the zone. It's not working. Zone defense does not work for the Denver Broncos.
So you say that, but he missed the ball. So
Yeah, but that's on him.
oh, they should have had him.
Intercepted.
Nope, he dropped.
Oh
That
my
was
gosh.
close. So he almost had that. I'm not sure who would have got. So what is it?
4th and 8. Beautiful. Good defense. Oh, good. He's hurt. Wow.
Hey.
It's
I mean,
okay.
yeah. I
His
mean,
career ain't over. His career ain't over.
oh,
that was
dude,
beautiful
that was
timing.
right in K1 Williams' hands.
Yeah, but that was beautiful timing. Beautiful timing. Beautiful timing.
Yeah,
mean,
I think K-Jack would have hit that ball out even if he did catch it because he was right there too, ready to lay the boomstick.
that was the offensive lineman that was injured. So,
Chiefs.
but so maybe that helps Denver be able to crack that freaking steel wall of the Chiefs' offensive line.
Well,
But when Mahomes is getting rid of the ball in 1.1 seconds, I mean, you're not going to get to him in 1.1 seconds. Stop it. Oh, as soon as he says hike, you just come up and start rushing, and the ball's gone. So, it's tough.
see, they're at the Chiefs game.
Wow. Hey, wait a minute. What kind of hats are they wearing?
Chiefs hats.
Stop it.
Like, if you're going to go to a Chiefs game knowing they're playing the Broncos and knowing that your brother is a huge Broncos fan, you would at least wear Broncos stuff.
Well, maybe they
It's
don't want to
not
get
like
beat
I don't
up.
have enough stuff for you to have asked to borrow some because I have plenty.
Maybe they don't want to get beat up.
Ray says, "Oh, good, he's hurt." Should be Bill's tagline. Instead of saying Bronco Bill, it says, "Oh, good, he's hurt."
Oh my gosh, man. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want it career ending, but hey, I mean, okay, like when no, forget it. I'm not going there. Come on.
Yeah, well,
I'll kind of tone it down. It's 2023. It's a new year. We're supposed to be happy. I am happy. I'm happy he's not in the game right now. All right. Okay. So, gee whiz, man. Woo. At least Bill's
tagline is "Don't break a hip."
Yeah, exactly.
No, I think instead of "Don't break a hip," it's Bill heart medicine. D-Rock says, "Man, 21 is wild extension, dude. I think they should extend K1 Williams.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Especially with not having Ojemudia on anymore. I mean, we haven't seen Ron Darby pretty much all season. And I don't think Ronald Darby's going to come back next year. He's been injury prone as well. I think you almost have to. Do we need to extend him or didn't we trade for him? Did we trade for him or was he a free agent signing?
Williams?
Yeah.
I
want to say he was a free agent.
I think he was a free agent.
So if he's, I definitely think we should extend him.
All right, Denver did exactly what they needed to do. They called a fair catch at the 22-yard line, but the Broncos did exactly what they needed to do. They needed to force 3 and out, which they did. So now Broncos have the ball with a chance to tie or take the lead. We have to get points on this drive.
We signed a multi-year, so I don't think we need to worry about an extension until he's in the the offseason before his last year. So does it become true if I do this? Let's see if I can find it. Where you at?
All right,
so if I do this, does it make it true? Broncos +10, Chiefs -13.
Whoa. I don't know, but I like
Ron Wilson.
Oh, good catch. Go.
Right to Sauber. There you go.
Hang on to it. Beautiful. That's Sauber. Who's that? Oh, that's the owner. I was like, it looks like he's playing a video game. He's got some in his hand going like this.
Who do you think it is?
I know, but it looked like I wasn't looking at the person.
It's only one of the richest guys in the world,
I know. I was looking at. He's holding something like this. And it kind of looks like he's doing a video game. He's going like this. Oh, he's controlling the players. There you go.
Okay, so yeah, we should sign him and we should give him an extension this offseason then. 2 years,
Denver,
$5 million.
First and 10 to 47-yard line. 47-yard line at Denver, first and 10.
Go.
Oh, good
go,
run.
go,
Good
go,
run.
go,
Good
go,
run.
go,
Go. First down, baby. First down. I'll tell you what, that Chase Edmonds he's got some speed, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, not holding.
Wait, it's a late flag. Is it a late flag?
Holding offense.
Offense, of course.
Oh my gosh.
Let me guess. What number did you say?
I didn't hear. Cap hit by season. So Denver would lose 17 million. What cap? Oh, 17 million.
Oh no, that's the cap hit. The dead money is the one that's going to get you.
Oh, okay. 17 million, then it goes to 22 this year, then it goes to 35 in 24, 55 in 25, 58 in 26. Holy cow.
Because I believe that the dead money hit for Wilson, if you dropped him this year, is like 101 million.
I don't think they're going to do it. They're not going to do it after this year. They have to give him another year because it was a whole Hackett, thing. I don't see that happening this year.
And throw the ball. Not there. That was dumb.
Yeah, well, at least you didn't lose.
Dolphin Finn 69 says that 54 million cap hit is going to absolutely kill you guys. I don't think so, because I mean the way the contracts are going, that's going to be the norm. Like Russell Wilson having a 54 million cap hit is like Aaron Rodgers with the same type of hit. Lamar Jackson's probably going to have the same type of cap hit. Eventually, Josh Allen's going to have, like everybody, all the quarterbacks are going to have the big cap hit.
2nd and 16 from the Broncos.
No, you cannot just put cash into the cap.
2nd, 16, Wilson in shotgun, goes back to pass, stands there in the pocket. He's got all time. Watch it. Oh, no. That was deflected off of Cortland Sutton's hands. Went straight up in the air, and thank goodness it came down incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 16.
Oh, Rich said it's 107 mil this year if they drop it.
Wow, the Giants are all over Indianapolis. 31-3.
This is the thing, my Dolphin fan, like, cap hit wise, I think we'll be okay. But if we really wanted to bring in free agents, we could just pay them fully guaranteed contracts, and then it wouldn't be that much of a cap hit. So I don't think it's a problem bringing people in. It just depends on how loose they want to be with their money when they bring them in.
Screen pass, that was stupid. They only gained a yard. That was
screen
ridiculous.
pass. Honestly, yeah, I don't know why Albert O's still out there. We must not have any other options.
Well, then I guess what you do is just tell him to block and don't let him catch anything, or don't throw it to him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, now it's 4th and 15, and they're punting from their own. The ball's on their own 43-yard line, but he's punting it from his own 35. All right, let's see if he fair catches it this time. He lets it go. Oh, it hit at the 1, bounced in the end zone.
Yeah. I have no problem with restructuring his deal, depending on how he's playing. But at
Who's
the
that,
same
Wilson?
time, yeah. No, not even that. It'll be hard to sign anyone with that big of a chunk going to Wilson. Again, like you got to remember, the cap goes up every single year, so there's more and more cap room. I mean, I know the cap is a real thing, but it's really not. Like, there's always ways to work around the cap. Especially with Denver having the richest owner in the NFL. Like, if the cap is really that big of a deal, you can just fully guarantee a contract, and then the cap hit will be minimal.
I don't think
that is absolutely correct, Bubba Gump.
What's that?
I heard yesterday that you could release Wilson after 2024, save about $18 million, and the cap hit dead money would be like $5 million with a June 1st post designation. That is correct.
Okay, that may be correct, but
that's why
you want to cut him after 24.
No, and that's why people are saying, like, you're basically locked into Russell Wilson for the next 2 years, because like, who in their right mind is going to eat $107 million dead cap hit, right?
Yeah.
And also, like, you can't. I mean, you can judge whatever you want, but like, you can't get a full picture of what Russell Wilson is going to look like if you have an awful head coach,
right.
If you have an awful offensive coordinator, if you have awful coaching around you,
offensive line.
Like, if you have an awful coach, awful scheme around you, it's like the damage is going to be massive. And that's what we're seeing this year. You can't fully judge Russell Wilson or the trade until you see what he's like under a good head coach with a coach that is willing to work with the strengths of Russell Wilson. So I don't think there's any chance they cut him until after 2024.
Well, if we get a head coach in there that knows how to allow Russell Wilson to be Russell Wilson and form a game plan and plays that benefits Wilson's ability, then no, you don't cut him after 2024 because we're probably going to be in the playoffs and have winning seasons. But that's yet to be determined. We don't know that sitting here in the first day of 2023 on January 1st. So we don't know that. But I mean, that's why we have to give Wilson another year. Absolutely.
What are we talking about here, Dolphin Finn? If what helps me sleep at night?
Morphine.
Melatonin.
Come on, get.
Oh, he almost picked that one off. That was K'Wan Williams again.
Yep. Good defense. Look at that. That sucks. Mahomes on the range, career versus Denver's 10-0. Passing yards is 263 yards a game, 16 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. We have to stop that streak. Let's make it 10-1. After today, let's make it 10-1. I'm sick and tired of seeing Mahomes with that stupid.
Oh, I am again same thing we said earlier. I am not taking blame off of Wilson. I'm just saying we can't fully blame anybody until we find out what the actual root of the problem was. That's all I'm saying.
Wide open again. Overthrown. Good. Overthrown. Woo! That was a touchdown waiting to happen. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I got a question too, Mike.
I got an answer.
Since Bushbury was released of his job, for lack of a better word, instead of saying fired, have we seen any?
Well, let's just say he got shit canned.
Okay. Whoa, that's a swear jar.
That's a swear jar.
Yeah. So, have we seen any improvement on the offensive line in this game? Absolutely not, in my opinion. None.
Well, so I don't know because, okay. Okay, so pass protection wise.
No, don't let him run. Get him.
Pass protection wise, I would say probably not. But I do think that we're seeing a pickup in run blocking.
Oh, run blocking, yes, but not pass protection. So he tried to hold him up going out of bounds, and then Wilson just slips.
Now hold on.
Of course, the Chiefs.
Brian Schottenheimer was the offensive coordinator for the Seahawks when Russell Wilson had his best 3 years ever. So no, you can miss me with all that.
Boy, Dolphin Finn is coming in here with guns blazing. I like it. I like the interaction.
I love it. I'm just saying, like, I completely agree that the Seahawks had a
go. Hang on the ball.
Had a bad streak of offensive coordinators, but Brian Schottenheimer was the offensive coordinator when Russell Wilson had his best 3 years. Brian Schottenheimer and Russell Wilson are like best friends. Like, they still talk, they still hang out. So why did he get fired? I don't know. I'm not a Seahawks fan. I don't care.
Oh, yes, you do. You want him on our team. So of course you care.
I want Dan Quinn with Brian Schottenheimer and Ejiro Evero. That's who I want.
I agree. That's who I want too.
Why did he get fired? I don't know.
And according to NFL insiders, Dan Quinn is the leading candidate right now, as we speak, to be the Broncos' next head coach.
Wait, didn't he leave?
That's what I'm hearing.
I don't think he got fired. I think he left. Well, now I'm going to look.
Go for it.
Listen, Dolphin Finn, you can say he wasn't good all you want. I'm telling you, just go back and look at the numbers. Like, when Brian Schottenheimer was Russell Wilson's offensive coordinator, best 3 years he ever had.
There you go. There you go, Mike. Lions destroying the Bears 38-10 in the third quarter. Yeah, you know, the Bears are not that good. The Lions, I don't know, man. The Lions are.
Ray, what are we saying no to? Dan Quinn and Brian Schottenheimer? Listen, I will sit here and debate all we want. Like, everybody's got their opinion, and it's fine. The only thing I am saying is that you can't sit here and tell me that Schottenheimer wasn't good when you can go back and literally look at the numbers. And Wilson had his best 3 years under Brian Schottenheimer.
Is that because Wilson was younger? Think about it.
It doesn't matter because like when Wilson was, he doesn't want Dan Quinn. Okay. When Wilson won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks, it wasn't with Brian Schottenheimer. He had his best offensive years under Brian Schottenheimer after the Legion of Boom.
Okay, so it's a combination.
So right. So what I'm saying is, if your goal is to find out if Russell Wilson still has it,
right,
and then he's worth the trade, he's worth the extension, you bring in the guys that are going to work with him the best.
Right.
And that would be Brian Schottenheimer. I don't know about Dan Quinn. Maybe he's not the best fit for Russell Wilson. I don't know. But if what you're looking for is a head coach that is known for delegating, the offensive coordinator, and the defensive coordinator, that's what Dan Quinn does.
But I want to know who Ray wants as head coach, and he doesn't want Quinn.
I'm guessing he's going to say Harbaugh.
You know what? Our run.
See, like right there, that was a 7-yard run.
Yeah.
6
maybe. Yeah. But if he doesn't want Dan Quinn, then it would have to be what? Who?
Well, there's also been talk about Frank Reich. There's Steichen. There is Jim Caldwell.
Bieniemy too, and I don't want him.
No, Bieniemy's never going to happen in Denver.
I don't want that.
Sean Payton's not going to happen.
Nope.
So I think realistically, you're looking at Dan Quinn. You're looking at I just lost my train of thought. Dan Quinn, Frank Reich, Jim Caldwell, Shane Steichen, and Jim Harbaugh. I'm thinking would be probably the 5.
Yeah. All right, Broncos 2nd and 5. Watch your back. Catch. First down, Denver. 48-yard line.
48-yard catch. Murray right down the middle too.
Yep. All right, come on, Denver. Like I said, we need to get points on this drive. We need to get points on this drive. And I don't mean just points as in 3. I mean touchdown points. We need to start making statements. Start making a statement. This game is not over, guys. This game is not over by a long shot. Come on. Come on. First and 10, 48-yard line. Wilson's calling an audible. Fake handoff to Murray. Screen. Oh, loss of 3. Doggone it. You got to quit doing these fake handoff bootleg screens because the Chiefs are all over it. Their coverage on man-to-man is so much better than the Broncos' coverage on man-to-man. Absolutely. Absolutely.
He's not a good play caller and he doesn't make good adjustments. He's not okay. On January 15, 2018, the Seahawks hired Brian Schottenheimer. The Seahawks went on to have the league's top rushing offense for the 2018 season. Russell Wilson had a career high 110.9 passer rating. On January 12, 2021, Schottenheimer was fired by the Seahawks following the Seahawks wild card loss, so they made it to the playoffs.
Go, Murray! Oh, he took a shot all the way down to the 34-yard line of the Chiefs. What a run. Oh, did you see that hole open up? My
Due to philosophical differences.
Freight train could have gone through that hole.
Despite a torrid start to the 2020 season, which saw career highs for quarterback Russell Wilson in touchdowns and completion percentage.
What a run. What an absolute.
So all I'm saying is that Schottenheimer was good for Russell Wilson.
Yeah, all I'm saying is Denver's 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line.
I'm watching.
34-yard line. I hope you're watching, man. Come on, go.
Dude, I'm telling you that the run blocking on this offensive line is
much better. Much better. Much better. Who is our Dalton Reiser is questionable to return with an elbow injury. Oh, boy. And no, guys, that's not who I want to get injured. Not our guys.
2020. He was fired in 2021. The offense was awful because he was gone at the end of 2021. Because in 2021, he was with the Jags.
2nd and 5.
2022, he was with the Cowboys. He's with the Cowboys right now.
Broncos are on the just
29, about the 29 of the Chiefs.
29.5. 2nd and 5. Then don't do a screen pass. Oh, he's calling an audible again. He's calling an audible.
Oh, offsides!
He jumped the line. Yep. That has to be on the defense. That has to be. Do not go like this. Do not do this. There you go.
Neutral zone fraction on defense.
Beautiful. First down. First down. Beautiful. Well, they're going to hand off again, weren't they? Because he handed it right straight to Murray. Well, that's one big boy. You know that? The head coach of the Chiefs.
Big boy.
Big boy, man.
Okay. So from what I can understand, Brian Schottenheimer got let go from the Seahawks because Brian Schottenheimer and Russell Wilson wanted to air it out more, and Pete Carroll wanted to keep it on the ground, and that's why Brian Schottenheimer got fired.
Well, not only that, that's why Wilson was frustrated with Seattle on the offense.
Pretty much.
Because he wanted to throw it.
Deep
Okay,
left.
here's the block.
Yeah, wide open! Alvarado! Touchdown, Denver Broncos! Woo!
Guess who caught the pass, dude? Okawabanam. So say what you want, but he made a key catch. I don't care. He made a touchdown catch. That's all I care about. So he joggled it too. It hit him in the hands. He's like this, and then caught it. Look at that offensive coaching staff up in the booth, man. They're all happy. Of course they're happy. I said, what did I say? Get a touchdown.
Ooh, that was close.
Field goal. 17-13. In my Friday show, I said Denver would win the game 24-21. It still can be 24-21 because the Chiefs would need eight points to get 21. Denver's already got 17. They get a touchdown. I don't want to miss the extra point, but you know what I'm saying. So here we go, man. I told you guys, the game's not over yet.
This is exciting.
Game's not over yet. Love it. Now the defense has to get a shutdown.
He said Alberto. Who knew? Right?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, he misses some easy catches, but he almost dropped. I mean, he juggled that one in the end zone. He did. But thank goodness.
Now, and I will say this, and we've talked multiple times about roster management and how things that Hackett did with the roster, I didn't like letting Moody go to the Raiders. Not a fan. I don't understand why we didn't keep him.
Who?
Natani Moody.
Oh yeah,
the guard that went to the Raiders.
Yeah, I know that was stupid.
Didn't understand that one.
That was a Hackett move.
And I didn't understand the wide receiver stuff at the beginning of the year. That didn't make any sense either. So I almost wonder if it was like you didn't give Albert O enough chance to warm up. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where you got a player who's plays in the preseason, plays in the first game, having some struggles catching the ball. You don't take them off the field. You feed them the ball more. You know what I mean? To try.
Yeah, it's like a guy who fumbles the ball.
So
for me,
it's like maybe it's the issue where instead of pulling Alberto off the field, they needed to feed him the ball more at practice so that he could get out of the funk of dropping the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just speculating. I have no idea. Where did that lineman go? You mean Natani Moody? He went to the Raiders.
Yep.
Stupid Raiders. Which, by the way, I don't watch Raiders games, but I'm going to watch this one because I want to see how bad they play with Stidham in there. Wasn't Jared Stidham the backup in New England with Josh McDaniels?
Stidham in?
Wasn't Stidham the backup in New England when McDaniels?
Oh, you're talking about the quarterback.
The quarterback, the quarterback.
Yeah,
started for the Raiders now.
Yes, he was.
So he's familiar with McDaniels.
Yes.
Now it makes sense.
Yep.
Because like it's same thing again. Like McDaniels did the same thing in Denver. Goes into Denver and gets rid of Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And once Jay Cutler left, Brandon Marshall was out. So how much you want to bet now that Derek Carr is out, Devontae Adams is going to go, nah, I want out.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
He did it again.
Why would he get rid of Derek Carr? Or why would he not play him? I mean, there's only 2 games left this season. What's up with that? I don't understand. I don't.
Apparently, it's a contractual thing. Like if there's something in his contract where it's like if he doesn't do this, then they can avoid paying him this much, or I don't know.
Nah, that's stupid.
It really sounds like they're trying to railroad Derek Carr to get him out of Las Vegas. Drop it! There's Jackson again.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Be a hold. Be a hold.
No, I think it's a late hit on Mahomes. The guy was zeroing in on him. I think it's a late hit. I sure hope. It's got to be against Kansas City. Come on. Or did he get there early? No?
No. That was perfect. Oh, they must have picked it up.
Picked it up. Good. No flag. No flag. Thank goodness. 2nd and 10, ball to the 25-yard line.
See, I'm not the only one.
What?
Head coach Quinn Schottenheimer for OC, ever over DC. Sal, come on. Oh, you almost
picked it off.
Dang it.
That was Jewell. Josie Jewell.
Josie needed like an inch.
Josie Jewell looked like the receiver.
An inch higher, and he would have had that.
So I'm thinking right now, because the defense is playing much, much stronger and closer to receivers.
Oh, dude, he backpedaled to get there too. That was good.
I'm thinking that during the halftime that Rosberg went in there and started shaking things up, saying, "No, the defense got to play better." And
it looks like it definitely looks like they're keying in more on Kelsey.
Well,
which obviously they should have anyways, but
they should have from the beginning.
Oh, come on!
Oh no, he's going to get a first down.
The pass rush has got to get there. No, he's not.
They got him.
Maybe 2.
4th down.
Maybe 2 if they give him forward progress.
Beautiful. No, he didn't get the first. It's 4th down. This deep 4th and 8. Good. Beautiful. Dolphins.
Teddy Bridgewater. Oh, throws a pick to the Patriots.
Wow.
So here's a question for you.
16, 17, 14.
You think Tua's going to play again? I mean like ever.
Because of concussions or because
you think
of Bridgewater?
No, because of concussions. You think they're gonna recommend that he retires?
I would think so. Come on, I mean he's out now, had 3 major concussions in the same year. I mean, that's pretty significant, man. That's really pretty
Technically, they say it's 2. That first one was a back injury.
Oh, that's not a back injury. when he's trying to get up and he's like a drunk dude on 2 bottles of scotch. I mean, come on, man. I mean, the guy had no idea where he was, and then they put him back in the game, and he's injured again now.
Why is a punter holding his shoulder? Like, did you kick the ball with your arm?
Huh?
The Chiefs punter was walking out the field holding his left arm.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was looking at the comments. All right, Broncos ball at the 22-yard line. 17-yard line. My fault. Nowhere.
Murray
lost a yard. Lost a 2. Yeah, now it's 2nd and 12.
Scuba Steve wants to know, what about the head coach we got now? I don't know if we win these next 2 games and there's improvement, I would consider giving him an interview. But he definitely won't be a favorite.
Yeah, but he should be special teams coach. I mean, look, special teams.
Yeah, I have no problem with him being retained as special teams coordinator.
Boy, we know Wilson is under center a lot more this game.
Ooh, jet sweep.
Yeah, but it went nowhere. The Chiefs defense is so zeroed in on man-to-man. Well, they're so zeroed in on man-to-man, period. They're zeroed in on Murray. They're zeroed in on Hinton. Anytime a player comes behind Wilson, there's somebody trailing. There's somebody from the Chiefs trailing, which is man to man. So Denver's got to come up with a different type of scheme, a different type of approach. It's not working. The running up the middle is working.
Get it?
And we're getting better pass
Deep
protection.
pass.
Oh, defense. That's a long pass.
He got it.
Did he catch it?
Yeah,
Oh
baby.
my
Son got the ball.
What a catch.
Wet flag.
Oh, hope it's
Is it
not
pass
holding
interference?
on offense. It cannot be holding on offense. Please, 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 football people.
Pass interference.
Offense. Oh, no. Pass interference on Sutton. Oh, my gosh. How is that pass interference? How in heaven's name is that pass interference? There is no pass interference on offense.
I don't know.
Not on Sutton. Let's see. Did he push off before he gets there?
Oh, right there.
Oh, right. Oh, come
You're
on.
gonna
man.
call him for that?
Oh my gosh. He went like this. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, come
That's
on.
the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
These refs suck. Absolutely suck.
All of them suck.
Good gosh, that was not pass interference. And of course, the defender for the Chiefs, went, oh god, flailing back like he's like got pushed by Muhammad Ali or somebody. What are you running that way for?
He's trying to cut back.
Yeah, but there was no blockers there to cut back to. Oh my.
I don't like that penalty at all. That's one of those ones where, like, honestly, referees should start getting fined.
Well, I agree with what you said last time we were on 2 weeks ago.
Full-time
Referees need to be full-time referees. They need
Right,
to learn
but
the
what
rules
I'm
of the
saying
game.
is, like, even if you're a full-time ref, like they're like a referee making a no call or making a call that obviously should not have been called,
Right.
you're going to get fined for that.
Well, here's another thing.
So
I think
like
should
there
happen.
has because like you look at it right now, referees make a bad call or make no call.
Right.
There's no repercussions at all. There's nothing.
Right.
They don't
Right.
get in trouble. That's bull. Like
Yep.
if you're going to make a call like that changes the momentum, changes the game, you're going to get fined.
They're showing it again. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
little-
not pass interference.
See, the guy that threw the flag, he needs to get fined.
He needs to get fired. But here's the thing
Like
that
he
bothers
didn't
me.
even move his body.
No. All he did was
He
his
like
arm like
touched
this.
his shoulder.
Here's the thing that bothers me. Okay, is this? There should be a rule in the NFL where if referees make a call, they can go and review should it be a penalty, and then that the referee in New York or I don't care wherever it is,
And
and they
it's
should
not-
say no, that is not a penalty.
Right.
Pick up the flag.
and
It's done.
it's not like we're saying review holding calls, but like pass
Right.
interference calls.
Pass interference
Those are
calls,
big- those are big calls.
roughing the kicker, roughing the quarterback, that kind of thing. Yes.
Yeah,
It should be
any
able to-
big like personal.
Come on, defense,
stuff.
stop these
Yeah,
guys.
and like
Don't let them
any
come
big
back.
play should definitely be reviewed because that was crap.
There you go. Ray agrees with you.
Yeah, refs somehow they need to be held accountable.
Absolutely. Because that was not a penalty. I've seen worse penalties or worse pushing that wasn't called.
Like
That's okay.
if it's like maybe it's not a fine, maybe you can't referee the next game because then you don't
Yeah.
get a game check for that game.
Absolutely. That's what they do in baseball.
Or something.
They do that in baseball.
Like if you're gonna make a stupid call like that, you're not on the next game.
Oh my gosh, Mahomes.
It gets about 4.
Yeah, but they just can't get this guy. I swear the dude is like Teflon.
And this isn't like we're not like obviously we're upset with that call because it was dumb. But we're talking about refs NFL wide. Like the
in
whole
general.
NFL has just been awful at calls this year. The refs is just and it keeps getting worse.
Mm-hmm.
Every year it gets worse because there's no accountability anywhere.
Right.
You talk about
right.
Denver not having accountability. What about the refs?
Well, the refs are the ones that can change the game completely. They can take a win away from a team that should have a win, and they don't.
It was a great play, great throw, great catch. He touched his shoulder. Oh.
Don't touch me. We're the Kansas City Chiefs.
The NFL is going like the NBA. You remember when Jordan and those guys were playing?
Yep.
Like they would come off of the court into the locker room with scratches and bruises all over their body.
Mhm.
And like if you breathe at someone the wrong way in the NBA, it's a
Well, see,
frickin'
here's the thing here's what bothers me the most. Certain teams, in my opinion, guys, just my opinion, certain teams are favored more by the referees than other teams. Certain quarterbacks are favored more than other quarterbacks.
Excuse me.
You cannot hit Tom Brady at all. You can't hit Tom Brady at all. You can't hit you couldn't hit Peyton Manning at all. You can't hit Aaron Rodgers. You know, those guys are protected, which is stupid. It's just totally stupid, which means that Russell Wilson can get killed all day long. And, you know, it's like they don't care. And certain teams like the Chiefs, they get special privileges. The Patriots, when Brady was there, special privileges. That is wrong. You know, a penalty is a penalty, whether it's coming from a good team or coming from a bad team. It doesn't matter. A penalty is a penalty, and it needs to be called or not called. And
the NFL has basically come out and confirmed, like, yeah, we're putting an emphasis on not hitting the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand the don't hit below the knees, don't hit above the shoulders. I get that. Don't hit them in the ankles, don't hit them in the kneecaps, don't hit them in the head. That makes sense. But like, other than that, you just need to back off. Because at some point you're going to ruin the game. Mm-hmm. And now we're starting to see, like, you can't taunt. Well, that's part of the game. Like, who cares if, like, oh, don't bully this person. You're going to get, like, shut up. It's football.
Yep.
Like, let them play.
And the reason why people have taunted, I know I played high school football as a punter and stuff like that.
Yeah, back in the 20s. We get it.
But the thing is, you know, we used to always go in there because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get in the opponent's head. If you can get in their head and cause them a little bit of uncertainty and they get rattled because your mama wears army boots or whatever kind of stupid thing, you know, and you can get in their head and cause them to get off their game. That's what you're trying to do. And the NFL is trying to make this, and I hate to say this, guys, but the NFL is trying to make this a flag football type of game. Speaking of flag football, that's what the Pro Bowl is going to be this year. So tell me they're not trying to dumb down the game, and that really pisses me off.
I love that part of it. The Pro Bowl being flag football, I love that.
Well, I agree, but I'm talking about games that are happening now. They're trying to overcorrect.
There needs to be limits on where you can hit the quarterback. I get that. But other than that, back off. Like, you need to back off on the pass interference. Yep. Like me touching someone's shoulder is not a penalty.
Nope.
So you need to back off on that. Take away the taunting penalties. Like, even ignore some of the holding stuff. Like, some of the holding calls are just like, really?
Yeah. Now, if a guy's running around the end,
you got a guy grabbing somebody right here. It's like, that's what you're coached to do.
Right. But if you grab a guy's shoulder and pull him this way, yeah, that's holding.
Like, if you're going to pick him up and body slam him, like, I get it. But there comes a point where, like, it's like, it's too much. Like, I understand that the quarterbacks are making you money, but at some point, you're going to start losing money because you've taken away the game.
Yep. Yeah, Ray football.
House says, I'll stop watching. Listen, flag football in the Pro Bowl makes sense. Like, players don't want to get hurt in the Pro Bowl. I'm excited because they're bringing back the events, like the quarterback accuracy throws and
all right, here we go.
The 100-yard sprints, and like, that's the fun stuff. Dodgeball.
17-yard line. Mahomes back to pass throws. Count.
Wide open.
Touchdown. Nope.
Yep. Calling it.
See, and that all started because the Broncos had the momentum and the referees took it away. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. The referees took away the momentum from the Denver Broncos right then and there. I
almost think that, like, and this will never happen.
Oh, no. Yeah, he landed on the line.
Like, okay. You know how you have the owners' meetings, right? And the owners' meetings is where they come up with referee changes or rule changes or game changes, things like that, where in the owners' meeting. Yeah. I almost think they need to have, like, a fan representative.
Well, they should have more.
Like a fan a fan needs to be there to represent our interests. Like, you've got to back off on the referees. It's too much.
Yep. I wonder if they're going for 2 right here. Because remember what I said, 23-21. Oh yeah, where was the sound, dude? The last freaking.
I'm sorry, I had it muted because we were talking intensely.
Well, we're still talking intensely. Well, now they can't get 21 because they're going for the extra point, unless they miss it.
Unless they miss it and get a safety.
Yeah. I don't want a safety. What? Bite your tongue. He made it right down the middle. 2017. All right, Denver, you got 14 minutes and 50 seconds of fourth quarter game time left to make amends for the referee being a freaking idiot. That guy had to be fired. You know, that guy had to be fired. You know? No, Ray, they're not going to do that. They are never going to make real games flag football. I would basically what I was referring to is the fact that they're protecting these players and they're calling these stupid penalties that are really not penalties. So basically what I'm trying to say is the NFL is putting a skirt on these players and saying, don't touch me. Don't go here, which is what flag football is. You can't hit them. You can't tackle them. You know, so basically that's what I'm saying is that the referees are totally turning this game into a I don't know, a sponge league or something. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. But I agree I agree with you, Mike, that there should be accountability. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it comes down to, and like even with like practices and with like the amount of times you can wear pads, the amount of practices you can have where you are doing like live hitting, like things like that. Even that's been like brought back. And they brought it back because that's what the players wanted to do. But at some point, it's like, you know, football is football. Like, you knew what you were getting into when you started playing football of your own choice, right?
Right.
Like, I agree that the NFL should do more when it comes to concussions, when it comes to healthcare, when it comes to medical coverage, when it comes to doing all that. More needs to happen. But, like, stop taking away the hitting part of the game.
Right.
If that's what you're signing up, like you're signing up to get hit really hard by some really big guys. Like that's the point of the NFL.
No, intercepted.
Where was that?
40, 35, 30, 25.
Where was the flag on the pass interference
20,
on the Chiefs?
15. That's what I'm saying. Oh, now he's going backwards. Oh, he got just drilled at the 18-yard line.
Like Jerry Jeudy was like being spun around by the defender, and there's no flag.
Of course. Oh, good, he's hurt. That's what you get for intercepting the pass, you freaking peel. God. You know,
Bill.
You know, my frustration's really coming out now. I'm just so frustrated. Because you're right. I mean, Jerry Jeudy was completely...
He got spun around, and we'll watch the replay and see if that's what happened. Look, right there. Oh, no, that was just a bad throw. That was just a terrible throw.
Well, you know, Wilson couldn't see over the defender that was trying to block the pass. So he just kind of threw it up there, which is stupid.
Yeah, no, sorry. I thought I was in, like, blame somebody else mode. But no, that was just...
I always am.
That was just a bad throw.
That was on the referee. He should have called a penalty because it was...
I am in 100% agreement. What the F?
Now, we have to hold him to a field goal. We have to hold him to a field goal. Absolutely have to hold him to a field goal. Now, that one's on Wilson. That one's 100% on Wilson. He's trying to make something happen and that was triple coverage too. Why in heaven's name is he going to Jeudy in triple coverage? That means somebody else is open.
Yeah, you're making way more money than Drew Lock. We don't need any of that.
What are you talking about?
Throwing into double coverage.
Oh, yeah.
He gets paid way more than Drew Lock. We don't need any of the Drew Lock reenactments. Dun, 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 dun.
The NFL's a microcosm.
Spence says, damn it, Russell.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
He says the NFL's a microcosm of the way things are being done in America itself feels before reels.
Now, before you say anything, I'm going to cut you off. Because as much as I love to talk about America and politics, we ain't doing that.
I ain't talking about that.
That's where you were going. And I know that's where you were going because I know you, Bill. Because we have these conversations on the phone all the time. I know where you were going with that.
But I agree, Ray.
So
just let you know I agree.
That's as far as we're going. We ain't bringing politics into it.
Why not? You want to see?
Like,
I want to see if I get spun up.
I love every single one of you, but if we're going to start going into politics, you're getting out. We're not going there. That is an entirely different conversation.
Another story. Agreed.
Yeah.
It's all good, guys. It's all good.
No,
hey,
I agree with Ray. I agree with you too. We're just wait until it's the MHRT political network, and then and then we'll talk about that in there.
Oh shoot, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Who got hurt? And I hope he's out for the rest of the game.
L'Jarius Sneed, their corner. He's the one that intercepted the ball.
Is that the guy?
Dude, he got lit up by Cortland Sutton. And Sutton just put his shoulder into him.
Didn't mean to cough in your ear.
Yeah, Bill's all like, I love you guys.
All right, ball's at the 17-yard line, caught at the 15 to the 10.
Down to the
8.
Kareem Jackson put a hit on him too.
We got to keep him out of the end zone. If this is a 10-point differential, I don't see us coming back. Path to the number 1 seed. The Chiefs have to win out. Buffalo needs to lose out. That's what's the same with the Vikings.
Is
and the
Buffalo
Eagles.
A game ahead of Kansas City? I thought they were.
Yeah,
tied.
they beat them. They beat them this year, just like the Eagles beat the Vikings. So
I thought Kansas City beat Buffalo.
No.
Okay.
Nope. And that's same with the Eagles. The Eagles beat the Vikings. That's why the Eagles have to lose 2 and the Vikings have to win 2. Now it's first and goal, the ball at the 8-yard line, I believe it is, or the 6.
I mean, does it really matter if you're first or second seed though? Like,
yeah, it does.
I see, because I've always been against having a first round bye because then you lose all momentum you had.
All right, let's go back to 26.
But at the same time, being the second seed, you still get home field advantage until you face the first seed.
Right. And when the Broncos beat New England in 2015 to have home field advantage, we would not have beaten New England in we would not have beaten New England in New England had we have lost that game. When Osweiler and they went to overtime and we won that game in Denver. I don't think we would have gone to the Super Bowl. I don't think we would have beaten New England in New England. But because we had it at home, we won, and then we went on to the Super Bowl.
I don't know, because we're seeing more and more that like home field advantage doesn't matter as much anymore. Like look at Denver. Like, I understand we're a bad team, but like it doesn't matter if it's home or away. We're losing either way.
Well, that's this year. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, you look at it now, and home field advantage and home and away doesn't really make that much of a difference anymore. Touchdown.
27-17. 12 minutes left. I think this game's done. I think the defense is giving up now. And I hate to say that.
I don't think the defense is giving up. I think they've just been on the field so long that they're exhausted.
But, well, that's what I mean.
Russell Wilson was out there for 2 plays before he threw a pick. So they didn't even really get a break.
True, but I don't know, man. I mean, the offense runs just as hard as the defense, and I know the offense knows where they're going, but still, I don't know. I never understood why they say the defense has been out there too long. Well, the offense has been out there just the same amount of time. So
but that's what the offense is supposed to do. The offense is supposed to be out there running the ball all over the place, and that's what they do. Like, that's what you get receivers, running backs, and tight ends for. All they do is run. Whereas for defense, your job is to stop them as fast as possible. Right. So the more that they run, the more tired they're going to get. Whereas the offense is supposed to run a lot.
Kamani, that's why when you posted that towards the end of the first half,
you willed it into existence.
That's why I went like this, Kamani. Well, excuse me, right there.
I didn't
want to see it.
I'm going to quote Big Daddy. Damn you, Scuba Steve.
Kamani, why do you have to be such a fortune teller?
Party pooper?
No, a fortune teller. Because he came out and go, wow, we still got the second half. And I'm not mocking you or anything. I'm just saying that, you said second half, and I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to believe
evil,
it.
Hear no evil, right?
Yeah, that's me. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. But I will say it, so I'm not going to go.
Speak no evil. Scuba Steve.
You know, I'm really enjoying the comments in the chat and the bantering back and forth and because, you know, to me, that's what makes the show. You know what I mean? It could be me and you and not take any comments from the chat, but that would be boring and you wouldn't have people watching because they want to engage. And that's
screw these people. That's
no,
what
stop.
on the next show. Screw you.
Stop. No, that's what makes it fun. It really
Bubba Gump's back.
Bubba Gump's back. No, but seriously, I mean, that's what makes it fun. It really does. It makes it fun interacting with the people. It's almost almost kind of like we know them, you know, even though we don't.
Are any of you guys Avalanche fans? Let us know in the comments if you're an Avalanche fan.
Hang on.
Not you, Bill. I know you are. Not you. I don't take your hat off. Nobody wants to see that.
Was that better? You didn't see it?
It was all right.
I'll put the Avalanche on. I've got to try and change up the although the Avalanche.
No, the Avalanche just lost 3 in a row. Take that off and put the Broncos hat back on. There you go.
Is that better?
Rally cap.
Rally cap like this? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, all right.
Come on, the Scuba Steve says yes. Good. Starting next Saturday, Bill and myself are going to be doing this. Live streaming and reacting to
snap.
Oh, snap.
We're not Quebec Nordiques.
Okay, so come support us then.
Exactly.
But we're starting next Saturday. We're going to be doing a live stream and reaction like this to every Avalanche game on Saturdaes.
But it's going to be fun because Mike's going to be calling the game. He's going to be saying,
because I have no idea who is who.
To Canadian dude to
go Murray!
Run. First down.
Dude, that's a good 12-yard pickup right there. Right up the middle.
All right. We have to score a touchdown on this drive because we have to make it a 3-point game.
Yeah.
We cannot make it a 7-point game because the Chiefs will get the ball. If they get a field goal, then it's back to 10. We have to get a touchdown to keep it at 3, force a 3 and out, or if the Chiefs score, make it a field goal so it's a 1-possession game.
Yep. So make
Denver's
sure
ball,
you're tuning in next week on Saturday when we start doing this for the Avalanche. And if your question is going, I thought he got hurt. Hinton missed that pass.
Yeah, but that was up in the air.
Dude, Sutton is pissed. I think that there should have been a call on something. Nope, just wide open. Missed the pass.
Oh, because he hit him late.
Oh, late hit. That's crap.
Player. That is a defensive player. That should be a 15-yard penalty on a defensive player hit.
But if your question is going to be, well, why aren't you doing every Avalanche game? Good Lord, there's a lot of them, and I have a life. I can't do every game. I have 6 kids. I got stuff to do. So every Saturday moving forward is going to be
watch your back.
Avalanche game. Ooh, Alberto, run!
Hang on to the ball.
Picked up about 6.
No, I think he got 5.
But if there is not a game on Saturday, then Bill and I will discuss when the game is. We'll let you know. But moving forward, we are going to be doing this to hockey. I like hockey, but I don't know the players. Neither do I. That's why this is going to be interesting.
Come on. You know Nathan McKinnon. You know
you don't even know Cale Makar, Landeskog.
That's what I'm trying to think of. Cale Makar,
Georgiev, Franco.
Georgiev sucks lately, dude.
I know the names, but I don't know if I can say them fast enough.
No, that's very true. You know, that's very true.
But I can tell you right now. Oh,
where's the pass interference?
There's the flag.
There's the flag. Finally, the flag came in. Yeah,
I can tell you right now that if you're going to ask me who the players on the other teams are, it's going to be a lot of that dude or he or the Russian guy or a lot of that because I have no idea.
But you know what's going to be funny? You know what's going to be funny is you call him a Russian dude and he's from Finland because that's what Landeskog. I think Landeskog or Valnichuskin or Landeskog. One from Finland.
See, like Nichushkin sounds like a Russian name.
It's not. I don't think. I think that's. I'm not sure. One of them is from Finland. Not sure.
He says numbers. I can only run, Judy.
Judy. First down.
First. He says jersey numbers. I can only count to 10. So I don't. That's not gonna help. I'm really trying to get you to do a spit take on one of these shows. One day it's going to happen.
Dude, hello?
Hello? Answer it!
Hang on. You know who that is?
Hello?
Hello, Mike Shanahan. You like to come back as coach? All right. I'll put a word in.
I don't want to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that.
Talk about what?
The whole
Shanahan?
Mike Shanahan, Joe Ellis thing.
I know. Well, the only reason why I said Shanahan.
Okay, so if anybody doesn't know this, and I showed this to Bill last night because Ben Albright confirmed it. Like, Joe Ellis, who was the CEO of the Broncos, president, he is the reason, he's the one that fired Mike Shanahan, right?
Yep.
So then when John Elway was working on bringing Kyle Shanahan in as coach, Joe Ellis is the one that said, no, we're not bringing in Kyle Shanahan. So then the next season, there was an agreement on the table for the Broncos to bring in Mike Shanahan and Kirk Cousins. And Joe Ellis said no. So screw Joe Ellis.
Oh,
holy
sack
crap, that was a bad sack.
Well, you know what? Wilson went over and telegraphed what he was going to do. He walked
so
right
I'm
over.
telling you right now, going forward, it is hashtag screw Ellis for the network. Like, eat it, sir.
Yeah, so Wilson went over and talked to Cortland Sutton, and the offensive line just freaking opened up the hole.
No, you have got to dump that off. If you're going to leave a rusher unblocked, you've got to dump that off. I think that's what.
3rd and 15. This is the game, guys. This is the game. There's 9 minutes left. This is the game.
Fire Ellis. He's not on the team anymore. He needs to be held accountable. We're going to fine him, even though he's not on the team.
Now it's 4th and 5. 4th and 10. Do you go for it?
Side of the ball.
Yeah, 40 yards.
Are we on the Chiefs side? Honestly, I'd say go for the kick.
What kick? Field goal?
Yeah.
No, it's like a 64-yard field goal.
Yeah, you still need 10 points.
There's no
way. You're going to need a field goal at some point.
They're going for it on 4th and 7. They're going for it on 4th and 7. I just saw him pull it up, go like this, and did some kind of numbers or whatever with the fingers. So they're going for it on 4th and 7. Oh, get them idiot fans.
Dude, that Chiefs fan was like,
come on, hike it. Oh, delay a game. Oh, they got it off?
Nope. Throw the ball. You can't hold the ball.
Intercepted.
Flag.
Intercepted. Oh, my gosh.
That was on Wilson. That's why I said kick it. You got to have a field goal anyways. Kick it.
The flag is going to be delay a game. You watch.
No, I was late.
Illegal block. Yes!
Yes!
Against Kansas City. First down, Denver.
No,
still fourth down. Oh, it's only 5 yards.
That means it's 4th and 2. That should make it.
No. It's 4th and 5. 4th and 5.
So that should put it within field goal range.
No, it won't.
Shut your mouth, Bill.
We're talking 64 yards. He didn't make 64 yards in Seattle.
They were at the 40.
Right. So you go to 35. You add 10 is 45. Okay, that's 53-yarder?
That's a 53-yarder.
I don't know. Oh, dude, he hit him in the face. They're going. It's a 1st and 10.
I thought it was 4th down.
I did too. But they gave
he did this, which means 4th down.
I know.
There you go, Judy.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, now
come on.
If it was a 4th down, they should kick it.
Oh, sure. If it's 53,
because then it would have been a 53. So kick it.
Yeah.
But the ref did that, which means either power to the people.
I don't know
or
why
4th down.
I don't know why he went 4th down.
He was saying power to the refs.
That's
nice catch.
Sauber?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, he's limping. Uh-oh, he's coming out. He's hurt.
He got hit in the knee.
Oh no. Oh no. We need him in. Oh no, here comes you know who. Look away from
Here comes you know who.
Oh gee. Wilson's trying to get everybody in order. They're going to hurry up. They have to. 7 minutes left.
Deep ball. Nope, too deep.
Nobody home. That's good. Stops the clock. That's good. We need that.
I don't even know if Albert O knew what the play was. They're probably just like, just run.
Hey,
Albert, it's not going to you.
I was just going to say, don't worry about it. We ain't throwing to you.
It's not coming to you. Just run. Go hit somebody.
And he's like this. I'm wide open. Yeah, I know, but we ain't throwing to you. Unless you're in the end zone, we ain't throwing it to you. Oh, my gosh.
Just don't distract me.
7 minutes left. Denver's ball on the Chiefs. Some yard line. What yard line? 20-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Boom! Alberto, first down.
And he's all the way down to the
16
15,
yards, all the way down to the
5-yard line. 5-yard line. Hey,
Depends.
Albert
Do they count
Albert.
where the knees are down or where the ball's down?
When the knees hit where the ball is.
He's on the 4.
If when his knees hit,
10.
watch. Is it 10? Now watch. When his knees hit right
he's at
there.
the 4. He's across the line.
Yep. 1st and goal. Who do you throw it to in the end zone, or do you run it? I say Murray up the middle.
No, you gotta hit.
No, there is no running back. There is no.
You gotta hit Judy wide open. Yeah, there is.
There is no running
back.
back.
Right there.
Yeah, but he's not really a running back.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, but not really.
Yes, he is.
Run, Wilson! Run, Wilson! Run, Wilson!
Yes, baby, that's what I needed.
Uh-oh, look who's in the house. Uh-oh.
Hey, Hefe.
We just scored. It's now a closer game. That's why I said Denver had to score a touchdown on that drive. They had to make it.
And that's 2 runs by Wilson.
Yep. Who would have see? And here's my point.
Who would have thunk it? Oh, every Broncos fan since the beginning of the season?
No. But he missed it. Oh no, he made it. Okay, so here's my point that I've been trying to make throughout the entire season. Let Wilson do what Wilson does. And what Wilson does is he runs when he feels he needs to run. And when Hackett wanted to do was put Wilson in a little microcosm box and say, don't do this, don't do that, don't go out of here, don't go out of there, stay here. And Wilson isn't that guy. And neither is Mahomes. Mahomes is not that kind of guy either.
Somebody on Twitter that was like, we were having a conversation about something, and he was like, let Russ cook. And I was like, yeah, except for the burnt grilled cheese sandwiches he's been giving me all season.
Oh man. Okay, now we're right. We're this is a match.
Bill, is your light off? Because it's really dark on your face.
Oh, I'll turn it up.
There you go, right there.
Right there? Yeah. That's because I leaned back and I got this window. Want me to close the window?
Lean back. No, leave it open.
Yeah, but if I leave it open, then you get the dark side of the moon.
We weren't getting any light. Doesn't matter where you were.
All right, hang on. Let me open it up. Man, we've had rain here in Southern California. Like last night, it's been crazy rain.
We've had rain. It's like -6 and snowing. So shut up, Bill.
Yeah, but Southern California doesn't get -6.
Right? Oh. Ever since Hackett stopped calling plays, we scored over 20.
Yep. Well, we didn't score over 20 last week. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hackett was calling plays. Oh, he wasn't calling plays.
Oh, yeah. We didn't last week. Never mind. I lied. I'm a liar.
Bite your
tongue.
All right. Come on, defense.
At least you, acknowledge that I'm a young man compared to your old ass. I'm just saying.
Oh, damn. There's a swear jar again.
It's all right.
Get him.
No, that wasn't one of the big fours.
That wasn't one of the big fours. It was a baby. Okay, it's a baby swear jar. You got a little square jar.
Maybe it was.
They got a big square jar.
Okay, maybe it was. But it wasn't like one of the big 2.
Yeah, I don't even say those.
Which is B and F.
Oh, wow. Giants beat the Colts 38-10. I think they clinched the playoff spot with that win. In fact, I know they did.
Yeah. Wow, did they win the division?
No, that will come down to.
Dude, the Lions are winning 41-10.
That's the Eagles won the division. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, the Eagles are with the Giants. Okay.
Oh, he caught it.
I was
Dang
trying to think of who's in their division because honestly, if it's not the AFC West, I don't care. I don't know who's in what division.
Or you have to care. You have to care because we,
Florida backyard still flooded. Nice. Spence's backyard still flooded.
Oh, Santa Clarita. Oh, my hey Spence, my niece used to live in Santa Clarita.
Don't tell them where you live; they'll come stalk you, Bill.
No, I'm not gonna. No. My niece used to live in Santa Clarita, and she moved to Lone Pine for her husband's job.
SoCal is sunny today, I bet.
Well, sun's trying to break through. There's clouds up.
Wait, so if the Eagles are first and Dallas is a game back, is the NFC East going to have 3 teams in the playoffs? Then what were the Giants celebrating?
Because the Giants, the Cowboys, and the Eagles are in the playoffs.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The NFC East has 3 teams.
Don't get Elon. What's that mean? Elon?
I don't know.
I don't know. I like it. Whatever. It's good.
I don't pay attention to Elon Musk. I don't care.
Oh, don't get Elon. Oh, that one. I don't know what that means, but okay.
You acted like you did understand, and it was like, oh wait, no, I don't understand.
41-yard line. Chiefs 2nd and 8. Denver.
Sack him.
Good. Good. Incomplete pass.
3rd and 8 upcoming. Well, they don't say that in Arrowhead Stadium,
but I say it because it's incomplete. That's what I'm saying. So now it's 3rd and 8. There's Evero. Come on, Evero. Dial up an interception right here. Dial up an interception. Come on, baby. Come on. You know what? Patrick Surtain's name has not been called all game. Oh, Surtain's on Kelsey right now.
Complete.
Beautiful. Denver's ball after a punt. 4 minutes left in the game. Denver gets a touchdown. We can win this freaking game. Come on, Denver. Come on, man.
Could you imagine?
Come on.
How Hackett would feel if number 1, we beat the Chiefs. Number 2, we scored more than 30 points.
Complete. Thanks, Spence. Love it. If we would what? I'm sorry. Go back to what you're saying.
Bill.
Go back to what you're saying.
Could you imagine how Hackett would feel if number 1, we win the game, number 2, we beat the Chiefs, and number 3, we do it while scoring 30 points?
Yeah.
And it's because we wiped out everything that he did.
Yep. Excuse me. 31 points. We want the extra point.
I just said more than 30 points.
Oh, got it. Did you see that?
Would he ever be able to show his face anywhere ever again?
Not in Denver. And if he did, I guarantee he wouldn't get a free steak dinner. That's for sure.
Yeah, don't open a restaurant called Hackett's. Nobody's gonna go there.
Oh no.
That is
number 6.
That's PJ Locke.
Oh no.
He's a
wait,
is Stearns off of IR? No, PJ Locke is a backup safety.
No. Oh, he's a backup safety.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on special teams too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it. I'd like to see any of that.
Damn it.
See, I know you guys are saying, see, karma comes back to bite you in the ass, Bill.
Ooh, swear jar.
Because you guys want all the other guys injured.
Oops.
I'm just saying. I know karma, I get it, but hey, who's Kungbo? Number 90, Kungbo?
Kongbo? He's the outside linebacker. He's a rookie this year.
Kongbo. It almost sounds like, like what was that thing? Was that Disney cartoon? Matumbo or something on the. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I really don't at all.
Oh, well. I know it was a cartoon or something, a movie I saw with my grandkids, so I can't remember. Oh, no! Oh, great play. Go, Judy, go. First down.
Go down. Ooh. That was rough.
Yeah, they picked him up and slammed it down. But boy, dude, that could have been picked off. That was a weird
that could have
screen.
been picked off, and he could have lost 5 yards.
Yeah, that
There
was
was a lot that could have gone wrong on that play.
That was a very weird play. That was strange.
You know what though? For a first down play, not bad.
Oh, I'm not saying it was. I'm not saying it was.
No,
I'm just saying it could have been.
I'm just pointing out, like, for a first down play, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing good plays on first down. It's usually like, what the F was that?
Turn your volume up just a little bit on the game sound.
TV. How's that?
I don't know. Can the guys hear? Because I can't hear it in my ears.
Does that help?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Okay.
That way the guys can hear it when I'm not.
Well, because I had the microphone only on facing me. Now I've got it doing.
Oh, that's cool.
Can you guys hear the game call? Let me know.
I'm really liking Rosberg. He's letting Wilson be Wilson. Basically, just saying, hey, you do what you do best.
Whoa,
that was stupid. Oh, there's
hello.
Shanahan. No, that's not Shanahan. Oh, dang, that's Hackett. Hello? I'm not talking to you, Hackett.
Why is Hackett calling you?
Because he wants to know how come Denver was able to score 24 points when he's not coaching.
Spence, you can't hear anything for the game?
3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Come on. All we hear is like the crowd.
That's because there's not much talking right now.
Okay, who called timeout? Kansas City or Denver?
You said
2-minute warning. Oh, crap. Oh, my gosh. All right, take a break. I got to go to the restroom.
Why am I taking a break? What would you going to the restroom make me take a break for? All right. All right, let's see if we can get this figured out. All right, Spence, tell me if you can hear this that's going on behind me, the TV. I'll mess with my mic and see if I can get it working for you.
You do not need to get that person.
Can you hear that?
State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you. For real? Who's ready for their jazz bath? Huh?
Even though it's Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I can hear it. Is it clear? Do I need to turn it up? Or is it too loud? Do I need to turn it down?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm's there.
I just want to make sure you guys can hear what we're hearing too.
Alka-Seltzer Plus Power Max gels with more concentrated power. Because the only thing whipping should be your style.
There you go.
Alka-Seltzer Plus. Also tried for fast sinus.
Okay. All right. So I'm guessing you just couldn't hear because there was a lot of crowd cheering. That's fine. That's kind of what I assumed. I'll turn it back on when the game comes back on. I just wanted to make sure you guys could hear it. So I think they were struggling to hear it because all you could hear was the crowd, which makes sense. Because Ray and Spence heard the commercial.
Well, I see you didn't go to a break while I was gone.
Okay, you telling me that you have to go to the bathroom does not make me want to take a break.
Of course not, man.
I always go when we go to break because I'm the one that puts it on break.
I know.
And then I call you and say, hey, if I don't make it back in time, cover.
Which I did. So
it happens.
Anyways, 2 minutes left. This is 4-down territory. Absolutely 100% 4-down territory.
And the best part about this whole thing is that we don't have to get a touchdown. We can get a touchdown to win, but we don't have to. We can kick a field goal and tie.
Sure.
So this isn't a touchdown.
But do you want to put all your eggs in one basket called McManus when he's missed many times this year?
Not even a little bit.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So I'd say touchdown or bust. I mean, I'll settle.
Can you hear
for
that now?
Yeah, I'll settle for a field goal try. I don't want, and we're in our own territory, so we have to get a first down.
Get there! Oh, can you hear me over the crowd noise or no?
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Just want to make sure everybody can hear everything.
Okay, it's 4th and what? 4th and 3?
I think so. No, 4th and 2.
Fourth and 2.
I think they're going to go for it.
They have to. There's no doubt about it. You have to.
Well, I don't think they're close enough. Are they? Are they on the? They're on the Broncos side.
They're on their
still,
own.
right?
They're on their own side. They're like the 47.
Give it
Broncos
to
47.
McManus. He can kick it that far.
Yeah, right. Go to 45. Holy crap!
Run outside.
Oh, he didn't even know the ball was coming.
He got
got
sacked, so
sacked.
it doesn't matter. No, run! No, get on it! Oh,
Incomplete pass. Game over. Game over. Now we need a turnover.
he didn't know the ball was coming. Latavius had it. Wait, why is Rosberg so mad?
Because he wanted a flag. The guy jumped off sides. He was in the neutral zone. They didn't call a flag. Watch. Oh, they didn't show it.
Oh, is he talking hands in the face?
Or slamming Wilson down after the play. Oh, yeah, right there. He hit him in the head. He hit him in the head when he jumped up to block the pass that Wilson.
Oh, right there. Look at that. You can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. These referees stink. Oh, he is pissed.
I would be too. He picked him up and slammed him. He can't do that.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Referees seem to favor certain teams over other teams. The Chiefs are going to the playoffs. They're the number 2 seed. They have a chance to be the number 1 seed. And the Broncos are going nowhere. So the referees are like, you know what? Screw it. We're not going to penalize the Chiefs when they have a better record than the Broncos. That's how I see it.
Hefe, I don't know if you're still in the room or not, but come on. That should have been a flag. You can't pick up and body slam a quarterback.
I'm still happy to. I shouldn't say happy, maybe. I'm still glad to see the Broncos at least score 24 points and not lay an egg and score 6 or 3 or 9. But there's a lot to be taken away from this game as far as the Broncos making bad decisions. Wilson throwing that interception.
He's still hot.
Oh, yeah. Rosberg is pissed. He should be. That was wrong. Totally wrong. You cannot do that. That should have been personal foul, roughing the passer. But like I said, it's the Chiefs. And if they get a field goal, Denver's going to have to get a touchdown. And
Well, it's like
Denver's
there were 2 flags that should have been thrown on that. One was the hit to the head, and 2 was the roughing the passer or unnecessary roughing.
Oh, man, he is still yelling at that ref.
And he's yelling he's in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot wrong with that.
Yep. I agree. Absolutely agree. And I still think it goes back to the referees favoring one team over another. I hate to say that. I hate to think that. But it's evident. It's totally evident. If they would have done that to Patrick Mahomes, there would have been a flag in a heartbeat. Game over.
First down. Game over.
Yep. Travis Kelce.
Oh. There's another one where he's mad.
Yep.
So this is what I'm going to say, and I don't blame refs a lot, but this game, okay, Hefe, listen. I just want your honest opinion. That no call on Russell Wilson when he let that ball go to Murray and he dropped it. That should have been a flag, right? You can't body slam a quarterback after the ball's out of his hands. I just want your honest opinion. That no bias on either side. That should have been a flag, right?
Horses are not donkeys. Just making a point.
I just want your honest opinion. Like, let's say it was the Ravens and the Jets. Like, that should have been a flag, right? We're not stupid, right?
Oh.
Okay, he said
Well,
true.
How about
listen. That you heard it from a Chiefs fan. That should have been a penalty.
Yeah, but he also is going to welcome the fact that it wasn't. If that would have been on
No,
Patrick
and
Mahomes, there
that's
would have been
and we would have done the same thing. Like, ha ha ha, it doesn't matter, we won.
right.
But that should have been right. And Mahomes has been slammed with no flag. That's what I'm saying. That those should have been flags.
Yep.
All I'm saying is that should have been a flag. So I will say this. Denver definitely stepped in it a couple times, but the refs gave that game away.
Yep.
Because that pass interference on Sutton was not pass interference. And they should have called a flag on the Wilson slam.
Absolutely. But I think that I really do think that there's a lot of favoritism. I think there's a lot of favoritism to teams. I really do. I mean, that's not saying that that's not saying that I want it to be that way, because I don't, I'm just saying that I think that certain teams get more, or I should say certain teams get less penalties against them than other teams. Sorry,
yeah,
guys,
and
trying to get out of Sunday.
Well, and this is why we go back to what we were talking about earlier with referees. Like, there has to be some accountability somewhere. Like, right there, their refs should be held accountable for not calling that. That was pretty obvious, right in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody needs to be penalized for that. The call on Cortland Sutton, somebody needs to be penalized for that. And I'm not supporting one team or the other. Mm-hmm. I'm saying referees in general should have full-time referees for the NFL. If you're going to be a referee for the NFL, and I'm talking referee, line judge, field judge, like all umpires, referees, all of them should be full-time.
I agree with Dolphin fan here. It should be a third-party company, and then he also follows up by saying to audit the leagues. I agree with that.
Yeah, audit all the referees, audit all the umpires, they should have full, like, every person that is a referee or umpire or whatever you want to call them should be full-time through the NFL, getting paid a full-time job.
There you go.
They also need to be held accountable.
Yep.
There needs to be fines, or don't get a game check, or you're suspended, or something needs to happen with these referees to fix it.
Yep. And Dolphin wanted to know if we saw his comment on this. Yeah. When they juice the ball so that they could get records, that's helping out a player. And I think that's what the NFL is doing too with these referees, is they're helping out certain teams. We can't call a penalty against the Chiefs because they have a chance to get the number 1 seed.
Because Mahomes is on the team.
Exactly.
Mahomes is the moneymaker.
Yep.
Can't call that. Brady's the moneymaker. Can't call a penalty on him.
Right.
Lamar Jackson's the moneymaker. Can't call penalties on him.
Right. And then he follows up by saying this with Brady and Mahomes. Absolutely. We just mentioned that. And that's the problem with the NFL. It's not fair. It's supposed to be equal, but it's not equal. And that's what bothers me. If the Broncos were 12-4 right now, or 12-3, whatever it would be at this point in time, they would be getting special privileges. And I wouldn't want that, because that's not how the game should be played. Well, I mean, as a fan, yes, but I'm saying overall, to make the game fair and equal across the board, you can't show favoritism. These referees are supposed to be neutral. They're supposed to be neutral. But I'm seeing more and more where they're not.
So listen,
that bothers me.
When the network in 30 years is making trillions of dollars a year, and we become the new owners of the Denver Broncos, we promise to fix stuff.
Exactly.
Everything.
Wow, I'd like to be in that group, man.
Right?
$30 million a year? Oh, hell yeah. I mean, heck yeah. I mean, oh yeah. You got it.
Shoot, that'd be like $30 million every 6 months.
Oh yeah, you know what? Glenn is dead. Glenn, you are dead on there. Dead on. It started back with the bogus tuck rule. You're absolutely right. That's when it started.
Like you can say what you want. I still think that Russell Wilson fumble was an incomplete pass. I still think his arm was going forward. The Cortland Sutton thing, that shouldn't have been a penalty. They didn't call the one on Russell Wilson getting slammed, nor did they call the hands to the face before the the blow to the head before that, and
4
they didn't
penalties
call
right there.
and they didn't call the neutral zone infraction before that on that one play.
Yep. Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying.
Listen, I'm not sitting here and advocating for the reviews to happen in the game because I know that would take forever because there's a lot of penalties in the game. All I'm saying is at least make it where an outside person can review the game film and be like, this is terrible. This changed the outcome of the game. You're getting fined. And then moving forward, referees will be more careful about what they call and what they don't.
Well, I'm along the same line. I say you narrow it down, like in baseball. In baseball, they have reviews for, is it out at first base? Is it out at second base? Did the guy make a catch in the outfield? Okay, I get that. They don't do balls and strikes, and I'm not going to get into the whole baseball thing. But with football, I think it should be, if it's pass interference, it should be reviewed. If not holding, because you're going to get holding on every play, but pass interference should be reviewed. Late hits on a defensive player should be reviewed because that happened today and wasn't called. And then penalties that are not called or are called on hits to the quarterback. That should be.
He'd be dead by then. In
Those
30 years,
should be reviewed. Those should be reviewed because it changes the game when you don't call it, or if you do call it and it's not a penalty. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they should review helmet to helmet. I mean, come on. This is what makes the game's integrity that much better. Don't lose the integrity of the game and put it in the hands of a referee who's biased against one team or another. And that's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm not liking.
And I think in order to do that, you would have to have a crew up in the booth.
Okay.
And you'd have to define what they like. So basically, let's say on that Wilson play where he got body slammed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have like a certain number of seconds
30
seconds. Like 5 seconds. To like buzz
10.
No, I'm saying like it needs to happen while the play is still going on or right after it's over. Okay. Where like they would see the penalty, click a button, it would buzz the head referee on the field, where then he'd throw a flag. And then he'd be like, what's the call? And they'd say roughing the passer. And then they would, but like you can't have them do it on like a hold or like an offside.
No.
Or a neutral. It would only be like pass interference or roughing the passer or like the big one. So like on that Wilson play, it would be like, oh, he threw the ball, slam, beat, flags out. And then they would hear what the call is in their ear and then they'd call it. But if they're sitting there and they're reviewing film, next play is about to start and then they beat, no, you're too late.
Right. I agree. But it was like that one where I forget who it was. I think it was was it 19? Number 19? Anyways, the ball was over his head and he was hit and knocked to the ground on his back as a defensive player. That should have been a penalty for.
Oh, you mean the pass to Hinton?
Yes, Hinton. That's what it was.
And
that should have been.
The ball already hit his hands and then he got leveled.
Yes, that should have been a penalty on a defensive player. You see it all the time in the NFL where there's a flag thrown, a late hit on a defensive player. You can't do that.
And something definitely needs to happen to where the people on the field are still in charge, but like they're there for more like holding calls or offsides or neutral zone infractions or delayed games. But like the only way that the people up in the booth would get involved is if it's like a game-changing play.
Well, we had 3 or 4 of them today.
Right. And so that's what I'm saying. Like on the the college game has targeting, put it in the, right. So like college with the targeting thing. Like if there's a call that is a big call, or there's like the Cortland Sutton pass interference, that should be reviewed by referees up in the booth. We're like, no. Right. Or if there's a no call, like the Russell Wilson one, where they didn't call it, they would have a certain number of seconds to buzz in and be like, yep, that's a penalty. And then instead of just and maybe it's like instead of calling it where it's like this is what the penalty was, they buzz in to let the head referee know, hey, we have something for you to look at,
right?
So that you can tell us if it's a penalty or not. And then if it's a clear penalty and the ref is like, nope, not a penalty, then you can fire it. Like, get out. Go away. We don't want you in here anymore.
But
there has to be some sort of change and NFL-wide that needs to happen with referees.
And that takes away from the head coach, throwing a flag in, the red flag, and saying, hey, I want to review. It takes it out of his hands, which it should. That should be a total referee. I totally agree.
Or easier solution, allow coaches to throw the penalty flag on penalties.
Huh?
So
you're saying the coaches now become referees?
No, so the head coach has the challenge flag, right? So let's say that the referee calls a pass interference on Cortland Sutton.
Okay.
The coach can now throw the red flag and say, I don't think that was pass interference.
But then you lose a challenge.
But you only get one penalty challenge per half. So
but the Broncos had 5 against them today.
So but this is what I'm saying. You would have to pick and choose which penalty so it'd either be a penalty or a no call. So if it's a pass interference, you can only do like no calls, like the roughing the passer or pass interference. You can't do a whole.
So if the Broncos won the call, they would get the challenge back.
Right. So with the Cortland Sutton challenge, right, or with the pass interference, you can throw the red flag and have them look at it. With the Russell Wilson no call, you can throw a flag and have them look at it. If you win the challenge, you get the flag back. If you don't, you lose the challenge, you lose the timeout.
So it'd have to be a different flag. Maybe it's
So it's exactly the same thing as a regular challenge flag, but it's for penalties. And you only get 2. So you have to pick which one you can do.
So maybe it's a blue flag.
Right. Maybe they give more power to the coaches as far as being able to throw, because then you don't have to change the system. You give the coaches more say in if it's an actual penalty or not.
But here's the problem. Would the referees union
go
along with that?
Screw the union.
I'm just saying. They got a union too. I'm just wondering if they would agree and allow that to happen. I don't know.
It doesn't affect the referee at all. It just has them take an extra look. We're not fining you. We're not getting you in trouble. We just want you to take another look.
Okay. All right. So it goes back to what you said earlier, and that is these guys need to be held accountable. And that is a good way to hold them accountable.
I don't think the union's going to go for that.
What's that?
I don't think the union's going to go for that.
What? Held accountable?
Yeah. Holding the referees accountable. That's why I'm saying maybe you take a medium step. You give the coach a challenge flag where he can challenge 1 call per half.
Mm-hmm.
If you win, you get 2.
Okay. Now,
I think it's a simple solution.
It is.
Define it. Define what you can throw the flag on, and then give the coaches the option to challenge it or not.
Pass interference, a late hit on a defensive player, roughing the quarterback.
So it would be anything like a
hitting the punter after he kicks it.
And all those would be unnecessary roughness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like pass interference or unnecessary roughness.
Right.
You can throw a flag on. But if it's, most unnecessary roughnesses are like a hit to the head or, those are all the big ones.
Yep. Absolutely. So, I think that would be great.
I think give the coach a challenge flag.
I nominate you to go to Washington and wherever they hold their NFL meetings, and you be the fan that stands up there and says, "This is what we got to do."
And it dies right there.
No, but you make great points. You really do make great points. And I think that would be more beneficial, not only to the players and the teams and the fans, but for the integrity of the game. I don't want to see the game go south.
And it's beneficial to the league and the owners, because it's like now, instead of fighting with the referees union on trying to hold them accountable, you just give the coach another option and you put more intrigue in the game. It's going to bring ratings up on the game.
Sure it will.
So that kind of solves every problem, right?
Yep.
I don't understand why they don't do it.
I don't know. Good point. I don't see why they wouldn't do it. The only thing I can see that they wouldn't do it is maybe, and it's always been an issue with network broadcast stuff is, does it go beyond the time frame that they've allotted for the game to play? If the game starts at 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific time, like it did this morning for me, and the game should be over by 1, unless it goes to overtime. If it now goes into 1:15, 1:20, 1:25, now you're cutting into the afternoon game, and maybe that's the reason why. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, they'd have to mess with the whole way of how it's done. Because I mean, right now you can't challenge within the last 2 minutes of the half or the game, right?
That comes from the booth.
They're going to be reviewing stuff anyways.
Right.
So it'd be exactly the same way. You throw the challenge flag, tell them what play what you're challenging, let the booth review it. It'll take a couple minutes, and then you're done.
Right. No, I agree. I totally agree. I just think it comes down to commercial revenue or time slotting the games, not having overlaps in games where you got the morning game going in the afternoon game and that kind of. I think that's what the issue is. But I think you're on the right path, that something needs to get done, because these referees are ruining games. Absolutely ruining games, not only for the owners, not only for the team, not only for the playoff possibilities and seeding possibilities, but for the fans who pay the money to go to the games to see a legitimate refereed game. And that's not happening. It did not happen today, and that's what pisses me off. Not that we lost 27-24, because the Broncos played their hearts out. The referees lost this game for the Broncos. Plain and simple in my mind. Yeah.
And with that, we're going to pause for a word from our sponsor. We don't have one. Mountain Dew does the body good. You can sponsor us at any point in time.
When you need water? Anyways, yeah.
Go
you can sponsor us anytime. Mike, it's been fun like always, man. We're going to wrap it up next week. Hopefully, let's get a win against the Chargers, because everybody knows I can't stand them.
We know you love the Chargers. Stop. Refs suck. I agree. I know. We could beat. There really wasn't anything that the Broncos or the Chiefs did that I wasn't expecting them to do. Like, there wasn't a lot of surprises on the Broncos. Yes, Hackett's gone. We have an interim. We have new coaches, but it was still more of the same. I mean, it was
24 points. It's not more of the same.
It was better, but it wasn't anything like shocking, like holy crap.
Dolphin fan. We can't say that on TV.
They did screw Denver there multiple times. But yeah, we want to thank everybody so much for joining us in the live stream today. Love doing the neighborhoods. It's fun streaming during the game. Make sure you check out all the other shows on the network. Monday, we got the Cluster Puck podcast. Tuesday, we got the 5280 podcast. Wednesday, we got the Wild Wild West podcast. Friday, we have some show that Bill's on.
Broncos breakdown.
Broncos breakdown with Bronco Bill. And then starting next Saturday, we're going to have the Neighborhood Avalanche, where Bill and myself are going to be sitting here reacting and live streaming the Avalanche games. I would say play-by-play, but neither one of us can call names that fast, so we're not going to do that. We'll just be sitting here chilling, watching the Avalanche games. If you want to jump in and join us, we love the commentary. We love the comments. We love all the opinions. So make sure you check that out. Next week, Sunday, is the last Broncos game. So it is the last Neighborhood Broncos of the season. So make sure you check that one out. We love all of you. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year. Have fun. Congrats on the engagement.
Yep. Way to go, Bubba.
Whatever else, we're Bubba Gump and Mrs. Gump.
Bubba Gump.
We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Hey, check it. Hey, check it. Put the place up.